Lennox and Lennox Smith.
Oh boy.
Let's go. So long. One more time, everybody in the building say so long. So long. Hey, come on.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh boy, time check. It's 35 minutes past here. We have 6 o'clock. Are you listening to the Ground Report? You're shooting the pitbull of radio, Lennox Smith. None other than Michael Kerr, the Mighty K. Hey, Wendy and John, good morning. Maria, Mira from Princeton, good morning. Carmen, Keith, good morning. Jenny, you're up early, girl. Good morning, and Kelvin George. Kevin George, good morning. Roma Price, a pleasant good morning, do that. Mohan, a pleasant good morning. Sirit. Simrit, good morning. Hey, Hafiz Adi Mohammed, a pleasant good morning. Budram John, good morning. Afrina, Mohammed, a pleasant good morning to you. Raul Passad, good morning, Peter.
Goodbye to my trouble. Goodbye, dear. You ain't welcome here. Goodbye, dear.
Hey, dress school, good morning, Jason.
Yeah, so long. Yeah, so long. Yeah,
Let's say good morning to Jenny, to all Jennies, good morning.
so long. Come on, say it. So long. I can't hear you say.
Hi, Jenny Lalji, good morning.
I can't hear.
Oh boy. Michael Scotland, good morning to you, Christian.
Goodbye to my pain, y'all. Goodbye, y'all. Everybody raise it up.
Hey, Samantha, good morning.
Say it. You are,
Hey, Kathleen, a pleasant good morning to you.
you are the,
Rolly, good morning. Nadira. Roger, good morning.
you are
Patricia, good morning. Davika Balkaran, a pleasant good morning to you.
the, say it.
Harry again. Hey, Dave and Deborah, pleasant good morning, man.
I believe, say it.
Hey, Zoreda, a pleasant good morning. Angela, all of you, a pleasant good morning. Barbara, good morning. Michael, good morning. Daro, good morning.
Goodbye to my trouble.
Hope I ain't missing nobody there, man. Lakshman, James, good morning. Helen,
Somebody,
Ali, Helen Ali, and all Ali's that are looking a pleasant good morning. Trevor, good morning. Betty,
goodbye to my trouble. Goodbye to my pain, y'all. I can't hear you.
Jasoda, good morning to you.
Say, somebody,
Oh, from Presal.
you are the God of miracles, hey.
Kenny, a pleasant good morning to you.
You are the God of
Hey, Anderson Wilson on the Beatum. Wife, all of you, a pleasant good morning. All the Beatum people, good morning.
for you carry us.
Miss Lawrence, good morning.
We can say, I believe, say it.
Miss Lorna, good morning.
I believe.
Sup there. Daiduki, good morning to you. Danish Mohammed, a pleasant good morning.
Come on, everybody, get your.
Nice.
Let's go, come on.
Yo, Brady Bunch, good morning, my brothers.
Where my islanders? Can some of y'all run down here to the front real quick? I gotta know who's in the building. Where my islanders? I need y'all to run down here. Come on, let me see ya.
Well, Kelawan, a pleasant good morning. Earl, good morning. Ryan, a pleasant good morning to you.
Come on, Jehovah's here. Jehovah.
Hey, Ramana, Lakshman, a pleasant good morning.
In you. There you are.
Hey, Mali and Calvary Spirit, all of you, good morning, man.
I trust, say it.
Audrey, good morning, girl. Oh, I think I see a message where you tell me to send Lennox number, you know.
I believe you.
Remind me again when you come back. Gloria, good morning to you.
In you.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, Dave Ratan, good morning. Sita, good morning.
Come on, come on.
I trust in you.
Pringala, good morning. Tell me a pleasant good morning to Baby. Good morning to Baby.
You are
Teacher Balmain.
the miracle.
You are the God of wonder.
You are the God of
My next life friend there from Vancouver up there. Vidya, good morning. Hey, Mentor, a pleasant good morning to you. Godfrey, good morning. Hey, Godfrey OIT, good morning. Sharon Felix, good morning.
Say it, y'all. Come on, let your feet.
Hey, Michael Khan, a pleasant good morning to you. I tell Calvary Spirit morning.
Somebody make some noise.
Selwyn,
Come on, catch it, Jehovah.
Jill Monroe, good morning. Crystal, good morning, man.
In you. Oh, Lord, say it. Jehovah, you. I trust.
Nice. Let me see what it is set off with our first in the news day.
I trust. Y'all got your part over here. I can't hear you. Come on, say it. I trust. Say it. I believe. Say it. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of miracles. You are the God of wonders. You
This man always early, you know. Let me hear what you have to say early.
Hey, get it.
Raj.
Seconds, come on. Dance.
Somebody always some
Come on. Y'all ain't ready to go enough.
that a harrow.
Amelia, move your feet, everybody, let's go. I see you back there, back in the yard. Come on. Hey, come on. So long, bye-bye. So long, bye-bye. Come on, y'all, help me say it. Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. So long, so long. Y'all catch it, everybody. Come on, say it. So long, bye-bye. Everybody in the building, right now, say it. So long, bye-bye. Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow.
To my pain and my sorrow.
Let's go.
So long,
One more time, everybody in the building, say so long. So long. Hey, come on. So long. Goodbye to my pain.
Andy, good morning. Andy, I watched the walkabout with the PNM Young, and I heard that Young said to the Lavanti people that he have big plans. They got big plans for the Lavanti people, big plans. And I listened to his talk, you know, we got big plans for Lavanti. I heard my friend told me the plans that he have for Lavanti is to kill out all the people there. So PNM supporters, be careful. The plan that Young have for Lavanti is to kill all of them. To kill you guys out, all the youths and to kill all because the old people going to die soon. So he got big plans there, then he can get it over to give it to his friends and family. So listen to PNM. Young have big plans for all you guys. So watch it, you know. The big plan is to have a lot of burial ground so he can bury you guys when you die. That's the plan Young have. So be careful. Lennox, you know you're from Lavanti. Big plans coming. Big plans from Young. The man said he have big plans, bigger than I don't know what. The plan is he go kill all you and bury all you. That's the plan he has. Talk to you later, Andy. Morning, Andy, Lennox, Mikey. Talk to you later, right?
Nice. I ain't gonna lie, your voice not real powerful now, boy.
Goodbye to my trouble.
It's clean.
Goodbye to my pain, y'all.
Where the hell? Your voice not clean, no tail, boy. Oh. Big plans.
Go say it.
you are the God of miracles.
You are the God of wonders.
You are the God of wonders.
You are the God of powerful.
You are the God of power.
I believe, say it.
I believe.
I believe. Say it, say I believe. I believe, say it. Say it, y'all. So long. Hey, so long. Hey, so long. Goodbye to my trouble. Goodbye to my pain, y'all. Somebody wave me bye-bye. Somebody wave me bye-bye.
Hey, so I seen in the Guardian here, 4 more get the nod, but PNM drops Ramjet. Right, leaving vacancy in Tabakit. Candidate say he was taken by surprise. PCA boss challenges salary cut. Okay. Okay. So I thought Coleman both went together or not, boy. Them really pick back that man, boy. That man, if they only interfere, if they didn't get he did not. He did go in and mash up the whole party, you know. That had the couldn't do that. You feel he going through that kind of embarrassment? Coleman both had to organize. He want that next year again, boy, and next 5 years. Oh God, but look how long this man around. Where you? Boy, they should have never picked that man. But they had no choice, eh? Anytime they didn't pick he, well then everything was going to come in the open. Everything. Alright, the same people learn the art of mask making from legendary Kali Charan. But it ain't no mask making again, really, you know. It's just to get some feathers, different colors, and pin it to bikini, to brand panty, bat suit now, different color, fluorescent green, fluorescent blue, fluorescent this, that, them bat suit. And you just stick around and you make a headpiece, and just stick something on the brand, the bat suit. Mask making is the same thing, it's bat suit. Decorating bat suit. Yeah. Well, I see they're really going with this fella, boy. Heinz. He get you with a roundy seat, boy. Man get you, boy. They really drop him. What you call him? They really drop him. Amory Brown. They hit you at 6 for 9. Amory. Hey, Kamala, OWTU to field point 14 candidate under UNC banner. Alright, so the point 14 candidate will be going under a UNC banner. So the PCA director deputy to sue the SRC over proposed pay cut. And the Brasso police station to reopen next week. That is a new police station, the below. It looks like a new police station, you know. So the TTPS top brass unhappy with the murder rate. Happy with the murder rate. Well, Exodus maintains the lead. That man band Desperados, sour like he, Port of Spain. Elderly woman shot dead while visiting a friend in Penal. Was she there? She said, put down the guns and turn to God, cried 80-year-old great-grandmother Lucy after a close friend was fatally shot during her birthday celebration in Penal on Sunday. Yeah. And nobody ain't gonna get catch. Nobody ain't going to get catch. I go into these papers to see what it have in it. What? Nothing. Papers are nothing. The Trump administration tried to bring back fired nuclear weapons workers in DOGE. DOGE reversal. Russia, American officials to hold talks on ending Ukraine war. Okay then. Nothing. GMB reports US 11.5 million profit. US 11.5 million in profit. That GMB. The B mobile name fastest mobile network. Nothing. Nothing. Other than what are campaigning? What PNM campaigning on? That is something I would like to know. What the PNM campaigning on? Because Raj this morning sent a message. It was real clean. I really didn't get to see that. So obviously he see it.
Andy, good morning. Andy, I watched the walkabout with the PNM Young. And I heard that Young said to the Lavanti people that he have big plans. They got big plans for the Lavanti people. Big plans. And I listened to his talk, we got big plans for Lavanti. I heard my friend told me the plan that he have for Lavanti is to kill out all the people there. So PNM supporters, be careful. The plan that Young have for Lavanti is to kill all of them. To kill you guys out, all the youths and to kill all because the old people going to die soon. So he got big plans there, then he can get it over to give it to his friends and family. So listen to PNM. Young have big plans for all you guys. So watch it, The big plan is to have a lot of burial ground so he can bury you guys when you die. That's the plan Young have. So be careful. Lennox, you're from Lavanti. Big plans coming. Big plans from Young. The man said he had big plans, bigger than I don't know what. The plan is he go kill all you and bury all you. That's the plan he has. Talk to you later, Andy. Morning, Andy, Lennox, Mikey. Talk to you later, right?
Yeah, but I would love to know what is the big... What people really buying into what the PNM telling them, boy. I will really be shocked. Shock. If people really buying into that. What's the big plans? What plans again the PNM could come with? Right, the PNM really campaigning. When I ask them if the PNM really campaigning, I see Bix say, yeah. Big say, yes, PNM campaigning. Let me get Bix where you say they with PNM campaigning. Bix, where you going? Nice. You say, Mr. Andy, the PNM campaigning, it's about Kamala, and more Kamala. That's true. It's about Kamala, and more Kamala. Right, Michael, that police station had been closed down for some time. It's only when Ian Allen visited, well, obviously the station he tried to put there and highlight it. The government decide to open it. They don't like embarrassment. So, Michael, that station where they're opening Brasso there, it was always built and just close up. And when Ian highlighted, they just get a facelift, well, clean it up, it a paint over, and open them up. How that go, Michael? You will let me know that whole station thing, how that go. Lennox Smith might know. Right, Lennox Smith might know. Oh boy. Who else? I want to see who highlight what. Alright. Let me just make sure I put on Lennox Day. Nice. I going through some all here highlights, right? Michael give me something. Big Specs give me something. Michael give me how long the station thing and what went on with that. Big give me the SDP and them complaining, but it's only about Kamala, and more Kamala. So I have either ways seen to that station because I wanted to know. But still, I want to know if it built over Michael, or if it was always there. Let me just take her one day, one time, morning.
Loving your house, Andy Williams.
Hey, loving your house. What's up, my brother? What's on your front burner?
That's cool, I know, man. I don't like how people saying your Stuart Young command promising things to Lavanti people. Them people already seen Red Jersey walking through Lavanti with a tight security. Them not from Lavanti, you know. The people know that.
But everybody seeing that. Everybody seeing Lavanti people walking with the man, you know.
Oh God, no. That was no sin. Playing Red Jersey in Lavanti walking. These people is rent a crowd. Nobody can put on a Red Jersey and come in Lavanti and go and walk and then come back and no block and line. Which part that happening? When? When that happening in Lavanti? Had to be them is the only people.
Losing your
So there was never to Lavanti and doing that. And you're moving with.
Oh, so you see, so you know that crowd there, you know them from Lavanti.
And do that. Lavanti. And you can't look for some of Lavanti. These West Corner anyway. These are people you bring with the security to send a signal. I don't know Lavanti people and the. I don't know Lavanti people, or they don't get tired of this thing by yellow is the code in Lavanti by.
Yellow is the code in Lavanti.
Which one of them youth going and put on any Red Jersey, walk around with Stuart Young and come back on any block and line between who? Where that happening, Andy? Not right now, but that walk with old people, will I say, yeah, them old people from Lavanti, not them youths. Not them youths, them can send them negative signal around me and all that promoting that. That ain't going on in Lavanti,
But it's Raj
walking about it.
Is Raj send a voice note? Raj, the man from
yeah, but yeah, I hear his voice note, but yeah, I seen it all on the news, I hear it all about that people saying them Lavanti people.
Oh, cool. Like
saying that all yesterday, I've done social media. But I know Lavanti people better.
They're showing like they're making real waves in Lavanti, boy. They're making it look like PNM making real waves in Lavanti.
And by them, the only wave they're making Lavanti is in the road. Only pothole and bump and stump and lumber. Them can't come to that. Nobody to put on to
Well, Lennox really tell me about this thing they just now too, you know. PNM penetrate back Lavanti with a new leader, the Chinese man. Big crowd, you didn't see big crowd with him or what? Big crowd. So you said I rent a crowd. So all of them, they in the $200 to walk with the Stuarty then. With me, you know.
You can outnumber them. Yellow is the code in Lavanti that was saying. I know the code I'm talking about. Them Lavanti people decided hate to hear that, right?
Oh God.
I hate to hear that. They call it breakthrough. They make it. They still line them fuel. Elderly who saying they pay them till they all the class that has Lavanti. But we don't want to part and not pay them in Lavanti, right? You ain't 2 years of them saying the whole East West come down. They still saying that, but they know that it's fake. They know that you rent a crowd. Or they know they work with them people there. And the security and them going back home in the house. Them get paid to do that. Them wouldn't even vote pay them, I sure. Them just take the money. Them don't pay them voters. Them just take the money. Let's get them go so with yourself, by. I don't like to hear them thing in Lavanti, you know, because I working hard for this, you know. I working hard for this change, and you hear people saying, well, is Lavanti the East West Corridor, the whole country waiting on and depending on, and we have to make that change, you know. They don't come and play, they're sending no negative signal to the youth and them here. Point it out for what it is. It's as a trap, the planning not to make people feel Lavanti people behind them, Lavanti people not behind, no PNM, by. Anybody that send up here come just like the send Hines, by.
So you feel
anybody
you feel PNM
you want to see them, by.
But loving you house, you feel PNM going to lose all Lavanti seat this election?
I could feel sick and all if I were. I want them to lose. It's not how I feeling. So if you want that to happen, we have to work towards that, by. We can't be sending no negative signal to the youth and them, by. It's either it's a joke or people looking for the desired result to say, you see what I tell all? Me looking for no desired result, you need a result.
Alright. Well, alright, love in the house.
Right? Loving you, shit and balance.
Alright, thank you. Oh boy, somebody else was calling early again day before I go to Lennox Smith. Because PNM make waves with the new leader through Lavante, you know. And that is the man, remember, he's the man for Lavante. So I let me hear that voice note here before.
Adi, good morning again. Adi, that's true. Yeah, and I went to that station when they shot when they had a shooting here and somebody get killed. Yeah, and I went to that police station. And there's a police station, they were all locked up with keys and locked. I really like.
A real nice police station. Alright, I will take this call right after. Let me just finish that voice note there. I will take this call right after. Right just now. Let me just finish that voice note.
For years I've been locked up because the next police station is 2 hours away to that city, that town or whatever city, Brasso they call it.
Brasso.
That's true. They lock up the station. I saw it with the NRL live. I watch the NRL crime watch. And then when I paid over, I got so much time in my hand, I watch everything. Because I love my country, Trinidad. I love Trinidad. That's where my people live, my family, my sister, my cousin, lawyers, doctors, everybody lives here.
Ah, well, you're right, because I seen Ann Munsami saying, Andy Kamala built that and Gary closed it down. Oh, so Gary Griffith closed down that a good station where we pay money for. Okay, let me continue.
And good friends of mine, rich people, poor people, middle class people, everybody lives there. And the man they lock up the police station, they put lock and key. And he embarrassed them. He embarrassed them, showing that how they lock up a police station. Why did it go and get shot? I tell you, PNM supporters, watch out. Again, I keep saying, the man have big plans for you guys. Young have big plans to get rid of all the black people, PNM, and put his people. That's the big plans the man have. I keep telling you what the man is walking around. Oh, we don't want youth with a big plan for you. Actually, I saw it live. I saw the man on television, on YouTube, and the kid watching him and laughing.
Oh, watching and laughing. All right, just now, let me just finish that voice note there, Ole. And then I will take some calls.
But anyhow,
quick.
Andy, I saw it. They blast the police station. The man embarrassed them. So they're going to PNM later.
And there was a police station was shut down because of infestation by pests. Right? They had pests inside the police station and also some kind of mold. And the
Hold 1 minute. Hold 1 minute. Let me just finish this voice note here. Hold 1 minute, man.
And the PNM can only campaign over old talk. Promises never materialize. Everybody vote for them. Remember what Rowdy say? It could be 2 year hardship. On top of that, you have to pay added property tax. You have to pay added electricity and water. They have no mercy for them. You know. They go vote for them. They go put a millstone on their neck and throw them in the seat and drown. Take that, you know, they put from PNM supporters. If they want to vote for that, take that.
Nice. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, Mickie, the technicians, and to everybody out here. Andy, he walked in Moving Laventille, and he tell the people, tell me what all you want. I find they should have tell them we want a new government. We don't want you, we want a new government. Right? Yeah? Because I want to know what Leonce was doing, that he going to ask them what they want. Tell me what they want. But it's a wonder he didn't blame Kamala and said, all you have to blame Kamala because she didn't do anything for all these years that she was there.
But they pick anybody, they pick anybody for Leon's spot yet?
I haven't heard anything.
Well,
I haven't heard anything.
Well, he might stay there now.
Yes, they did. Yes.
No, you remember?
They
did?
Yeah, yes, they did. Yes.
I hear Lennox saying yes.
Some engineering fella that nobody knows.
But Leon's is not an engineer too, and I'm going to do Leon. But you see, that's why they love the PNM. And Andy, I heard you saying this morning, they kick out Amy Brown, and you see the difference? They kick out Amy Brown, a long-standing member of the PNM, right? But I am only saying this to show our UNC people the difference, right? I am only saying it. I'm not that I'm picking up for the PNM. I want to show them the difference. They kick out Embry Brown, right? Because he was a manning supporter and long-standing. And they brought in this young gentleman, right? And look at it. Embry Brown didn't say a word. But not Rai Ragbir, not him. And Kamala didn't kick him out, right? He chose to leave. Because all they know what it is, all they did wrong. And all they call all themselves Christians. But I said this morning, they are Christians and they are Christians. You don't want to say other words, but you don't have to be respectful. Anyway, and he come out. Now, what is my displeasure is that this lengthy letter that you wrote, you didn't know all these years that you are in the UNC. You didn't know all that was going on. There are criminals in the UNC. There are human traffickers in the UNC. And as a Christian and a so-called upstanding citizen, why didn't you go to the DPP and report it? Why when SRP Kate was down here looking for evidence against the UNC members to charge them, throw them in jail? Why didn't you do the honorable thing, Ragbir, and go and report them? Let them sit down in jail. Why didn't you do that? All they're talking about David Lee. What it is Farris did? What did Farris do with the car? What did Rohan Sinanan do with his car? But you see, PNMites don't investigate and charge PNMites. And we have seen it coming down the pipe. We have seen it, what it is going on. Right? But you stand up there, Rai Ragbir, and you wash your mouth on Kamala Prasad Bisesa, the UNC, right? I just call you sour grape. You should take all that sour grapes together with Ramona Ramdial, Devon Barrage, Vassam Barrett, Larry Lala, the whole set of them, open a winery and make some wine with all that sour grapes. Because all in serving no purpose to nobody. But I want to tell our people, stand strong. Stand strong. Yes, we have to vent. We have to vent. And as I told somebody this week, I was talking to them, I said, I have a strong feeling Roger is going to campaign, going up for that 0.14 seat. And I heard it this morning, that he's going up there. I think PNM is waiting to see who going up there before they put Obika there. I feel they're going to put Obika there. Because, we haven't heard who's going up there. Right? And
they didn't put nobody for 0.14 in the PNM? I think
I haven't heard it. Unless ask Lennox.
Lennox, they pay anybody for 0.14 in the PNM?
I would think so, because there's only one outstanding candidate now. They have asked for another candidate for Tabakit. They even though that person was confirmed, but it appears that there was some falling out.
Because I didn't hear anything. Yeah. Because I was waiting to hear Obika get in there. See, that's Obika is now Obika is now the nice child. But I want to tell Port of Spain something. You call Twiggy ungrateful. What would you call all the jumpers, all the political frogs that jump out of the UNC and went into the PNM? What would you call that Sukai boy? Eh? Who the father outfitted with air conditioning. What would you call him? No, but only when PNMites do it, they're ungrateful. But when other people do it, they're not ungrateful. But you know what is disturbing, Andy? I'll wind up here. Stuart Young, there's a video circulating where Stuart Young is talking about, it was the last, I think, internal when Peggy and all of them went up, right? And it has resurfaced. He is saying that what people now jump into the PNM and they want to play leader and they like termites and they like potholes, right? But who is the termite on the potong who just came in and Rowley anointed him? Stuart Young, look in the mirror. Andy, thanks a lot. Take care and have a good one.
What about this Hayden fella? What about this Hayden fella? This Hayden say, Andy Pitbull, the PNM did great things for Trinidad and Tobago, and you know that.
Kiana, let me tell you something. That Hayden, that Hayden is a PNM, I can know. Yeah, they did a good thing. They took away the laptops and they gave them 4 male wheat plant. That's what they do for them. That's a good thing they do for them. Hayden, you tell us. Don't just say PNM.
Yeah, let me know what they do.
Country. Let us know what they did for the country. And Lennox, yesterday, I pick apart some of Port of Spain lies about the NGC and other things that I hope today you can do the rest of it. At least, if not all, but some of it. Pick apart those lies that Port of Spain spewed yesterday, right? About what it is Kamla and them did. With NGC and the Shagaramas lands and all this kind of thing. And you, because you know what? They're campaigning, we have to campaign too. And you see that list that you read yesterday?
Yeah.
It is on the UNC website. It's on the UNC website. Right, yeah. So anybody can go and check it and all you spread it. Let us spread the gospel of the UNC this morning. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
All right. Oh boy, this Hayden man is trouble, yes. Here, but he can't tell me what, right? What's this Hayden fella is trouble. He can't say, Andy Pitbull, the PNM did great things for Trinidad and Tobago. And you know that. He say, and you, meaning I, Andy, know that. Because you, Lennox, and Mickie used to be in the PNM. All right, well, tell me, if we use the PNM, and you saying we know about the great things the PNM do, we talking about in this 5 years that they did. Could you please now, right? I was in the PNM, yeah? So could you please tell a former PNM, what, oh God, please, just tell me some of the great things the PNM do in the last 10 years. Do that for me. All right, let me just think they be called when Lennox start holding no. Morning, caller.
Morning, Papa, morning.
Morning, my brother.
Morning,
how are
Andy.
you? Yeah.
I am all right, Patty. Andy, I ain't giving up on the master, but I ain't giving up. I don't give up on Rowdy. I go Rowdy they're playing pick up and master, how long them pick up and Rowdy playing pick up and right now in this country. Rowdy don't know who to pick. Rowdy don't know who to carry. The buying crowd and carry anywhere they're going right now. Anywhere they're going, the buying crowd. So the people go figure the thing for Rowdy, but nobody in power. We waiting in Malacca for election to call to show them what's going on in this country. We go show them. We waiting for them. Let's call the day. And these are some people wrong here. And that's some fellas who I walk in Taki with Uncle. Uncle fellas only waiting for Rowdy to call the election from the Malacca. And we go show them. Rowdy playing pick up and Rowdy pick up Masan Maha going through. Them kill everything in the country. They kill Masan Maha. They kill coaching for Thailand. But Rowdy kill this country. Rowdy and Jordan kill this country. Andy William, about less than presently, and be good, Papa. You are a fit and mighty, or about less than presently.
All right, thank you. All right.
Andy, morning. Good morning, Lennox, Mickie, and everybody. You know, the big plans he talking about is what Manning had planned before. They want to take the whole of Laventille, throw the people out from there. And they say they're going to build big properties and call it East Morins. That was the plan. So he coming back for that now. He coming to do that for them. Right? And you know, of course, all the Chinese contractors will get at work.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, Mighty K, wherever you are, and to my ground port supporters. Andy, I have to say this morning because it bothered me for a few years now. It bothered me, but I will talk about it this morning. If the Indians will stop accepting brown paper bag and jumping from here to there, everything will be all right. But this is the kind of people we have in the UNC. You know, from the time they don't get what they want, they start to hump here and jump here thing. check out the PNM people just hide all the differences, just hide it and keep it under low. You understand? But we supporters just have to come out and rant and rave and say this and say that. All the years they have been there, they didn't know all this was going on. You understand? But as soon as they get a brown paper bag, they come out to talk, you know? But we have to do better than that. And Ms. Kamala Possessor, the next Prime Minister of this country, had to be very careful at these people. Thank you, and you all have a blessed day.
Yes. Oh boy. What else? I have a next one here. Yeah, Dennis C. Paul, a pleasant good morning to you on Journey. Morning. I will deal with that aspect day soon. Let me just finish off this day quick. Just 2 more voice notes there. Right? Angeli say Kamala must campaign on performance because the PNM is campaigning on race. People are looking for a government to make their lives better. Some positivity. Wow, that's and Angeli, so far the UNC is campaigning on performing, building back the country, and they're not on the race thing. So that was a good thought.
Andy, it's me again. Andy, I got so much thing to say. It's a shame, man. I mean, I got so much thing. Andy, Indian people are like crab in a barrel. When they don't get what they want, they pull on each other. And they are my Indian. And I hate to say it, but that's true.
Oh,
Ramona and all of them. You can kiss my, you know what, this side and that side, but kiss the middle of it. All of them. Ragbil, Lala, the man who call it Randali, who think he's a pandit or a bandit, all of them. Brother, don't say, I'm 63 years old, I know all the crap. And when it comes to religion, Christian, they will say anything they want, and then they'll go to the church and say, Lord, forgive me. And that's the whole idea. That's stupid.
But Tunapuna saying that, yes, Tunapuna was pointing out various things, and it had people were offended when he's saying Indian people. Look, Miss Lawrence, say come there, she talk there too about she ain't lying. People were vexed with she, and that. Let me finish. I'll play back Miss Lawrence thing there, and well, the here is yours. So do some of my East Indian brothers and sisters agree with what it is being said, and what it is being said by Indian people itself? Tunapuna is an Indian mixed with, well, more Indian. When I see he's more Indian than Spanish. He says he's Indian and Spanish, but I just Indian for me.
Stupid. Foolish. Idiot. Those supporters of the UNC.
Right, you see a voice note. You see a voice note, so you know what to do, right, partner? Whoever was doing the first one and thing powerful and clean it come out, not BAC. Alright, let me play a next voice note there. Called Lennox.
Andy, good morning again.
Lennox Yaro said, line up for we. I know that partner. Just now there, boy. Oh God, boy.
To you,
that's all right. I think I give way to the corners. I think it's very interactive and very interesting. Very informed contribution.
But when I think about 2 people, 3 people so far saying Indian people having a problem with Indian people, and when Bongbag pass or when they can't get away mashing up our scenes, and I want you to give me a history on that. Oh, what's your thoughts on that? If that have any kind of validity to it,
Well, in contemporary times, I think the situation is a little more complex because on the one hand, it is as a result of the democracy that is practiced by the UNC from time immemorial, and democracy has a way of course, of bringing out nasty things. But at the end of the day, the best is produced, and the country benefits for that because everybody watching each other. That's the concept. Not like the PNM where, of course, they have a maximum leader, and the whole objective, of course, is to stay in government, and no matter what the situation is, as wrong could be, as criminal as it could be, they would prefer to coalesce together only to stay in office. The UNC has developed a sort of modus operandi that even if you have to go out of government, but of course the principle of democracy continues. That's on the one hand. On the other hand, of course, in spite of the exploitation by the PNM and its propaganda machinery of those very democratic principles that the UNC has espoused and practiced, we have seen that they try to, of course, tell the population that they are corrupt, that they are disintegrating, that there is disunity. But the outcome of the elections does not say that. 2015, when, of course, there could be no other country that has a corrupt government than Trinidad and Tobago. The PNM only got 23 seats. And in 2020, the next election, because, of course, of the opportunity the PNM took to manipulate the COVID situation and avoid, of course, the presence of international observers, the PNM was further reduced by 1 seat. And therefore, one expects, let me be specific here, 22 seats is not a comfortable position for any party in Trinidad and Tobago with a 41-member parliament. And then, of course, the UNC having 19 seats, so it is inevitable that they will win the next elections, clearly. But of course, my position is that Laventille should become part and parcel of the history in more ways than one, by of course ensuring 39 seats for the UNC and whatever combination that emerges. So I am a little more somber and a little more analytical, and of course, and I look at the numbers. And then, of course, I draw my conclusion. I think that is one of the flaws with the typical person who, of course, will be based on emotions as opposed. The fellow from Manzanilla said what he had to say, and they believe that somehow that will affect the numerical outcome of the elections. And they also know in the back of their minds that he will lose that seat if he went up as an independent, and the PNM would lose it as well in Manzanilla, but yet still people emphasize and focus on that. No, we have to see the glass half full. I prefer that, and if it is 3/4, I prefer to see it 3/4 full, rather than focusing, of course, on the empty space that is only about 25%. So I trust that would, of course, put some greater light as to why it is that we must be deeper in our thoughts, and therefore I would say optimism, the practical historical data, and of course analysis and the empirical evidence does not bring out a powerful PNM. In other words, the PNM is weak as could be, and they will continue, of course, to deteriorate worse yet under, of course, a Chinese man PNM, as it has deteriorated under, of course, Rowley, and it will continue to get worse. I'll be dying, of course, to give my own comments with respect to the Laventille question.
Nah, but what I wanted to give your thing on, right? Because in the headliners, the PNM pick 4 more. Hines is one. Well, Haynes, H-A-N-S, right? He's one. But I see Coleman Bird get back a chance. But I know Coleman them win. How managed he get back a chance? What is your suspicions on Coleman Bird gain back that seat when the talk was he wasn't going to get?
No, I am not surprised. You see, is the lesser of the evil, if you want to call it that, is of course softening or making more opportunity, greater opportunity for them to do well in the next election. So obviously, if Imbert decides to be sully, if he decides, of course, to expose some of the skeletons that are where they are buried, but of course he will not be that kind of person because he is seasoned and he understands the shenanigans. He understands, of course, the histrionics and the theatrics that he would perform in and out of the parliament. So it is not in his interest to, of course, spill the beans. However,
but it's not in their interest not to pick him.
Rowley and the PNM will not take the chance of risking that because he is too central of a figure in the PNM. And of course, he had made it very clear this will be his last term. It would have been, of course, setting the whole of the PNM on fire. Risking setting the whole of the PNM on fire, as they are now imploding to further, of course, exacerbate that situation. Yeah.
Oh, so the reason he threw out early in the game, before screening, this is his last term, is sending a message, sending that message to them. All you do me that, you know. I want to serve 5 more, I will leave after. Don't push me out.
That's right. That is exactly what happened there.
Ooh, boy. Okay. Let me continue with 1 or 2 late voice notes there. Quick. Hey, Boise. Macano, a pleasant good morning to you, my brother. Let me just finish. That's some voice notes I also finish. Oh, boy.
Andy, good morning again to you, Lennox, Mickie, and to everybody out there. A friend of mine just told me that they are Christians and Christophines, but I love Christophine, so I wouldn't even put them in that category. I refer to them as babbling pagans and sanctimonious hypocrites. Andy, quite a few of the police stations that Kamala built, Gary Griffith shut it down as commissioner of police. And that man had the goal and gumption to say we don't need so many police stations. Let somebody tell me Gary didn't say that. I know, you know me. He said it. There are too many police stations and he shut down some of them. And I think Brasso was one of them. Look at now.
Yes,
look at now what's going on. More murders than these. And that is what they want to say. That is what PNM did so great in this country. They did not build a school. All these schools were left dilapidated. And Bolmati Camille talking about, UNC went and build schools all over the place. But PNM used scientific methods to build schools. One set of tomfoolery at infantry. And yet still in all the years that they were there, how many schools were built? Kamala in 5 years built 106 schools. And these criminals, these bandits and them, they refuse to fix the schools for the children. Look at that St. Peter and Paul up on the hill here in Piccadilly. They refuse to fix that school for the children. And then this man had to go up Laventille and these places and ask them, tell me what you all want. Tell me what you all want. PNMites and the PNM, they have no shame. The Likoto Jumbi eat the shame. Thanks again, Andy.
Oh, wow. And then Donovan Garcia is saying online here, as I say, the PNM don't thief. They take. Thief and take is two different. So, Teacher Lennox, you correct me, so I'll be able to correct Mr. Donovan Garcia. So, listen to what he's saying again. Well, so this is hi. What you gonna say? I don't know if he let me read it and you go tell me, you know, I feel he playing the fool. But if he's talking the truth, he said, as I say, the PNM don't thief, they take. Thief and take is two different. One is when you hide to take something, and then the next is when you take it in front of the eyes and the people, say nothing. That's take, not thief. This is what the PNM do. Would you be able to break down that for me, Lennox Smith? The difference between take and thief.
Let me analyze before I draw a conclusive let's say, definition of that what I consider to be warped position. So is it that they are taking or stealing when, or they were trying to be clandestine, secretive when they had these numerous non-disclosure clauses? I wonder. I wonder what that was. That wasn't attempting to hide. I suppose.
Right. So what you really saying is, what you really saying is, right? Like how you talk about the non-disclosures. So you trying to be a hypocrite. I feel he was saying psychology, right? So that what you talk about there. He's saying they're not taking no night film because all they see the people and them hand non-disclosures. They come out the room and say, well, all right, they recruit themselves and they come outside. And then the thing pass, and then they come back in. They mean thief. They take.
That is his definition of a difference of stealing. And is very careful because sometimes you are very clear with what you don't say. I am not saying. I am saying now that it is very clear that when, of course, they have non-disclosure clauses. In such circumstance, according to him, that is taken. All right. And of course, as you rightly said, when they have, of course, the recusal, that too is taken. Is not what he would define as stealing. Well, let me just give the definition. You have to be a backside to, of course, say that there is a difference. The idea here is the reason why the PNM would engage in these activities regardless of how the population feel, because they are immoral, they are unethical, and they believe that they would stay in government all the time to cover up. Put them out of government and see if all of them, the entire cabinet, including Rowley, in matching to blue lights and silver bracelets. Just try it. If you so believe that is taken, where you feel it is, somebody bequeath the government and the treasury to these fellas, and there's a school of thought that has that proposition that somehow Eric William bequeathed Trinidad and Tobago to these fellas and women. But I want to ask them, who gave Trinidad and Tobago to Eric William? How long it take with that stupid talk? Go ahead now, man.
Aye. Oh boy.
Wait a minute. Where they get from? It's Stephen. And when they do it, is all right because they believe they could stay in office. And the extent to which they have validity and could, of course, deflect attention to others is the only singular variable is that they are in office. Let them come out of office and you go see something. And then let me tell you something. The UNC are smarter. Obviously, we have seen that over the years. They are in opposition. Smarter, more efficient, more efficacious lawyers than all of the PNM put together in and out of government. You never hear about Stuart Young until he get into government. And he's so stupid. His greatest achievement to get silk is not because the PNM is in government and Rowley favor him, it's because he did something whilst he was in government. Just imagine that. And he gets silk. You have to be a backside and a half to be so damn stupid to say that is the reason for you getting silk. Come on, you're not good. And if you're not good, you're not good. Nobody heard of you before. Nobody heard of them. None. But you hear about Alan Ramlogan. You hear about Ramdeen. And Ramdeen doesn't have silk. You hear about these fellas. You hear about Kamala Prasad Bisesa. You even hear about Pandey and all. Before they came into government. None of them has any track record of service to the population. Only riding exploitatively on the chariot of the PNM because there is a certain category of persons and a critical mass at that, enough to get them into government that they have rode the backs on and exploited and see them as a voter bank. That time has gone. You see, social media and everything else has exposed them. The greatest bane, the greatest ache, the greatest pain to Rowley right now is that all those things that they try to hide, including, of course, what that person say is supposed to be taken. It's they try to hide, but they can't hide it because of the proliferation and the potency of social media. People like you and myself and others getting the information, and therefore, wise, of course, they try to warn their rank and file, if you want to call that, and their sympathizers of persons like us. The fact of the matter is, we have developed what I consider to be instantaneous proof of what we say. So therefore, every night I could say, you better hush your mouth before I show you the proof. And nobody, including, of course, just yesterday, Mr. Porter-Smith, the plethora of what I consider to be iniquities of the PNM. He did not say it didn't happen. What he did, however, is try, of course, to insert the alleged iniquities of the UNC instead. But he never defended one of it. About 30 of them you called out yesterday. Notice that. He never said none. No. But Rowley will tell them every day, even just the other day, that the PNM is the epitome of course, of integrity. They are immaculate, and of course they don't thief. Yeah, right. Watch at Balize House and you go tell me differently. Nobody are fools here again. Yeah, my friend, go ahead.
Yes. I'm looking for something here. Heinz for Degomata.
If you want to comment on the Laventil, what I consider the public relations gimmickry, I have no difficulty in, of course, making my contribution with respect to that.
All right, now get what it is I was looking for.
All right, go ahead.
That whole PNM, you just have to have a party, a music, whether somebody could do for you or not. That is all they like. Watch.
That public relation gimmickry, that strategy has become now not just hackneyed, not old and brittle, but obsolete.
All right,
and will, of course, take the party itself and all of them into obsolescence.
Nice.
Yes.
Look them.
They once was.
Watch them. Big in it. And that is all I know. No drugs in the hospital. The road bad. And they go. And sour. And chagonas. Hey. Yeah. And Arima. The PNM used to carry it. They mash it up. Oh my God. That's all I want to know. And Arima, the PNM. Aye, don't say carry.
They are reveling in their own
way.
Ignorance. Let me be very careful here, because I want to be as articulate and as conscientious as possible, and of course to make sure that people understand. They are reveling in their own ignorance of the reality of contemporary Trinidad and Tobago, not recognizing when one looks at the figures, as I mentioned earlier, and when one looks at their own circumstances on a daily basis, and when one looks at both the micro and the mega, if you want to call it that, or the macro circumstances of the country, they must know that the PNM has failed miserably, and that, of course, it's just a matter of time before they collapse the country, and in the process, they themselves collapse. It is clear. There is you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand that. And of course, in such circumstances, I love Karl Marx. It's Karl Marx who said that the evolution of societies is a situation where one group takes over from another group because the one before have become, of course, absolute, irrelevant, and otious. And that is where the PNM has found itself at this point, particularly with the level of rambunctiousness and the aggression is the best form of defense. Watch that press conference. He called a press conference, Rowley, to, of course, focus on EMBD, and he ended up collapsing on himself. He had a meltdown, and I could see, in spite of what he has said, that he didn't come there to, of course, influence the outcome of the decision of the court. But he has a duty, of course, to look at the chronology of the fact. But here we say that. Tell me if I'm a judge, if I would not see that as an attempt to influence me. He says, one, they get new evidence, but it's damning evidence. Now, you could say new evidence without having to use the word damning, but he said damning evidence. So, in other words, he expects that the court to be seeing it in the same way, and this madman tell us that no, I don't want to influence, but I can tell him there's about 3 words that he used in that press conference. The damning one, quite apart, of course, from giving us the history and specificity in some instances. I could see if I'm sure that those lawyers know, among the various responses that these lawyers will give in defense of those persons that the PNM brought before the court. The PNM brought before the court. And let's not waste time with that. I can see them. I can see them saying undue influence, undue publicity. All of that I can see because of Rowley and his nonsense.
Nice. Be also
he's trying to deflect attention away from himself and trying to make the PNM look as though it is sanitized and that it is impeccable and that it has not engaged, of course, in the raiding of the treasury of the country. And one would have to look at that, what I consider to be not just lasting, not just monolithic, not just massive. I'm talking about Balize House.
Nice.
How the hell he could justify that?
Oh boy, he can't justify that at all. He can't justify that. Rick Lutchman Imbot said he needs 5 more years to complete work in his constituency. He has been there for decades and now want to complete projects, right? And Maraboni is saying here that yes, they did great things. So Maraboni is saying the PNM did great things. Thief full. Yes, they did great things. Thief full their pockets and suffer the poor man for 9 years. Wicked is the word. Their days are over. Their time will come. Oh boy. Kamala is very serious. This time around, they're looking at the EBC very closely. Yes, you have to look at the EBC very, very, very close. Right. I want to hear the speech of this man who take Rowley's spot. Yeah. The lines are open. At the end of the day, the lines are open for calls and for your voice notes. But I want to hear how articulate this man who take Rowley spot hands. Let me hear. It's not coming across. Oh. Now we'll waste our time.
Strong for 7 decades, and to the screening committee, I say thank you to the constituents from Diego Martin West that are here with us this evening. I am thankful to all of them for their support.
A lot of people are saying that you are the Prime Minister's choice.
Constituency in terms of as a candidate from Prime Minister Dr. Rowley, who served at least over 3 decades.
Right.
A legacy issue, and now you're starting a new chapter.
Okay, so interesting enough, two of you all asked similar questions, so I'm going to answer both of them together in a comprehensive way. So, first and foremost, I wouldn't be here without Dr. Rowley. He serves as an inspiration to many of us to know someone can start from walking to school barefoot in Mason Hall, Tobago, to be the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. That's something that, we can't take for granted in terms of inspiration and putting yourself forward. In terms of Diego Martin West has shown me so much support, and it really is that as much as Diego Martin West, I want to bring life to the pledge that they will be in good hands. I am in good hands because Diego Martin West is with me.
Do you think it was a fair and democratic process in that the Prime Minister called your name right before the screening?
Yes, I do. I mean, we all had to go through the screening committee, and that's what the People's National Movement stands for. We stand for the right things, and we move forward in the correct and right way.
What is your priority in terms of the campaign? What are the issues you would like to have addressed during the campaign?
Well, more and more it is connecting with the constituents of Diego Martin West, communicating. We're going to listen more. We're going to work with the constituency as best as possible to continue building on the foundation that Dr. Rowley has already set and the People's National Movement has made in Diego Martin West over the past 7 decades.
And in that regard, issues, let's say for example, infrastructure or schools or community issues, healthcare, what are security, what are the things that would be most important to you to reach out to those constituents?
So again, every single issue with every single concern with any constituency is now for us to listen to, work with the relevant agencies, whether it be the Borough Corporation, whether it be the different ministries. As much as possible, we work together, we connect with each other, we communicate with each other, and we move forward. Diego Martin West does best when we all do best, and indeed, again, in good hands. So again, we thank you all for being here with us this evening.
Yeah, I only hearing in the speeches is it's now for us to listen to the people, and it's now for us to work with the people of Diego Martin West. His inspiration is Dr. Rowley, from a man walking from Mason Hall barefoot to go to school and to becoming the Prime Minister. His greatest inspiration, he talk, he wear, he dress like Stuart Young boy. Anytime you can talk good, but Rowley, you can get you.
Yeah, but of course, a fella like me, well, firstly, I'm not impressed, but I think he said one correct thing, but then he kicked the can down the road when he said that, of course, he will build on what Rowley. I would have expected that, because, of course, you don't want to make it look as though Rowley did nothing. But then he went on to say, we'll listen more. I wonder if Rowley was listening less. He would listen more, and then of course he will utilize the regional corporations and so on and so forth. Why would you have? I thought if I was him, I would have gone on to say, well, I have very little to do because of the tremendous work that Rowley did, but he didn't say that. He said, of course, he has to go to a regional corporation, etc. Remember, he taken over from a man who would have been the Prime Minister and therefore the most powerful executive officer that could have got anything done, especially for his constituency during the term that long period, in fact, of being prime minister. So therefore, I am not impressed with that kind of what I consider to be show, for want of a better term, showmanship. That's about it. But really and truly, what he tells me is that he's starting all over. So there's nothing that
now I want to find out now on the UNC political side, have they picked other candidates or confirm any other candidates so far? Because I'm going through Facebook, I see Rati Ram, I'm going through, I see Kadisha Amin, and you know, so did they pick?
What I can tell you,
plus I know yesterday Ram, I know yesterday and all screen for that seat there, the Carney Central or something. So I know it are people like Glenn Robert Harrison and many other people on the screen for that same seat. So what is the latest? Whether it be Ambong or Munsami or one of you, where do you reach so far when it coming to selecting other members or candidates for these various seats? Because I see Ravi saying thanks Kuva. So go ahead, Lennox. Where's the latest?
Tell you, my information is that screening has almost been over for the UNC. I think they have, of course, one or two. We have they have Mayaro. So Paris is supposed to be screened today, and one or two others. So they are tying up the loose ends and so on. But I want to tell you, because of the presence of the other members, Love, the OWTU, and PEP. They have reserved. So while they might have completed the screening for the party, they have reserved, of course, the allocation of seats until the coalition of interests, as we would like to say, come together to finalize that. So, for example, tomorrow I will be submitting for three seats, Laventille East, Laventille West, and Portsmouth South. I did tell them in the meeting, maybe I should leave it for the meeting because I will be falling short of one. But it could be explained. But let me explain that after we would have met and I gave them the undertaking.
All right. Well,
so
you expressed
that is what my understanding is.
That's your understanding is. All right. Well, they will be able to give us all right. But Munsami said, Andy, she said, which is coming.
Full allocation, it will not be until, of course, the coalition of interests meet and we are told and we exchange, of course.
Exchange. All right. Well, Munsami say, Andy, I was just talking about the traditional UNC seats that Ole would not be no part of anyhow. But Munsami is saying, Andy, she said they will reveal all candidates soon. Remember, the partners are still choosing. Okay, then. That's good. Yes, because I think Lennox and them started.
That's the scenario. And Robert was asking the question because they have sent back for somebody, I think, in Tabakit as well. So they have not completed that exercise. In other words, I don't think it's a question of a snap election per se. Having regard, of course, to the fact that Rowley and they are saying that they want to have a convention in September. It doesn't mean that they may well, of course, try to coalesce and hope they could catch the UNC with the pants down, so to speak, by ambush. But even that is wishful thinking because the UNC, from what I've seen, will be like Freddie. Like Freddie. As soon if you call elections tomorrow,
they will be ready.
You will see candidates just unfolded and inside of the constituencies, of course, are doing what they have to do. And they have, in my view, very little to do. In some instances, they will have a little more to do in what the traditional marginal seats are. But of course, they will have almost nothing to do in hardcore
areas and them things.
area. Why? Because of course, most likely parties like mine will of course be taking on that challenge in the Diego Martins and along the East West Corridor in particular.
Hold 1 minute. Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, Andy Lennox, Mickie, wherever you are. I'm not getting any phone. Or get a genuine contribution. which will happen often. If I just be walking back and listening, Andy, right? I've been minding my business at all. One needs store for the UNC, Lavandale West. When he had screening, it had no big truck. It is another rhythm section. That small rhythm section could be hired for 500, 1,000, 1,500. It is another little small portable box playing music. How much are you like you are loving your house? How much are you from Lavandale? All the people all vote along and make Lavandale now. All the people all vote and go and make UNC alone. What are you really at UNC? What are come on the radio and talk shopping it? Lavandale, all them know for donkey years, Lavandale go and vote for the PLN. If I answer real UNC in Lavandale, how much all they was paying the screen at UNC headquarters for Lavandale constituency? How much all they was paying for the Spring South with the 2 lawyers and the red man, the Indian and the African for the Spring South? How much all they was there for St. Anne's? All they want to talk about all they was there for Belmont screening. All they want to talk all kind of things. How many screening all they going to support the UNC candidate? Not a dollar. Not a dollar. Somebody get money years gone by from the UNC. I'm not going to say, Andy, when I have frequencies, I could go and bench shooting, because you only shooting and stuff. So much all they get money from UNC already. I'm from this one, I'm from that one. Most of them school books and them school booklets. I'm thankful to Jillian John. I will always thank Jillian John and Dr. Munilal for sending a lot of children in this community to school. And they wanted to know the mother and father was PNM, you know. All they live in Lavandale. PNM going back Lavandale. All they know that for donkey years. We have a study in St. Joseph. All they said I'm not paid. How much all they meet the people from Champlain, St. Joseph, Mount Road, and telling them make sure about the PNM. We have to study Grandy, CJ. How much are they telling them research is a performer? You don't need to take Andy already. Or somebody was only Andy for Grandy. Andy never had all the support. Andy never had all the support. All the work and up and down he went through Grandy. We had a money business. Lavandale, I say these tons. These tons from them. But I don't roll on the box. I say, these illiterate, these enumerated Lennox Smith of a man from Lavandale, he doesn't know what to say and pull them up. Lavandale going on, how much are they going on? How much are the youth? You talking about loving your house? Right? Me tell me, how much are the youth going on for Korean? It's them that really sign up and who walking with them and everything. Some of them are the pants for long, they're not going to vote here. They're not going to vote, so you should do love in your house. When you walk out and you sit down with them, ask them how much are they going to vote. But Lavandale, they want to hear that. And all the people are going to Korean. Lavandale, they wanted to hear Heinz, it seemed like. Lavandale, just as penal. Yeah, the girl from Cuba now says she don't know who she MP or what the little girl. But the UNC have she support. What we need to remind the business, Andy, we have an election to win. It's 10 years now, we suffer 10 years now. Lennox Smith, you up and down with our old team, Lennox Smith up and down with our old car. Mike, you care about our old car. All up, just talking, and nothing for the truth. No money, Lavandale, but what needs to. What you feel? So, when the store will be done, you know, if you're afraid of Corinne, you see when the store walking, in the town walking, so we need to be careful with this PNM, or they spend any money that they have. But what you and say, me and the money. Money that's on the election to it. If it's just for Donald Trump, we don't know it. You gotta go there, you gotta canvas, you gotta picket. Somebody said, no, how much party groups Lavandale have, boy. All they don't have 40, 41, 39, all they don't know. All they don't know how much sentence have. All they don't say them with pen and paper and studying this thing. We have to be the own observers. So that the CARICOM observers and weather observers, we have to be we own observers. We have to make sure when the selection of UNC, or when the UNC when everybody does mention. When UNC when everybody does win. I tell you, these PNM people are not suffering within this 9 years. If like I said, I don't go DB and tell them don't vote money. I don't go after the city and say great is the PNM. We have to win St. Joseph. We have to take home Gandhi. We have to take home Junapuna. These is the marginal seat and them that we need.
Right.
We can get the PNM to, but the Minister of Sports, she's spending money like wine in Tobago. I tell you guys that governor, me or she like Paul and them who play what this political analyst. Big Dunn here, Paul, who's supposed just on the beat when you're small.
Oh, God. All right.
Only we have an election debate, so I want to hear all you. I want to hear all you don't talk things with sense. And I want all you to put your back on their head when you UNC win, everybody win.
Nice. That is Anderson Wilson, man. And he talks sense there. He talks sense.
I didn't get the benefit of much of what he has said, but his closing remarks, says it all.
Yeah, when UNC win. Go ahead, next caller. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. And where you calling from? And what's
calling from Muruga. Okay.
From over?
Calling from Muruga, Tableland.
Muruga, Tableland. Go ahead. What's up in Muruga,
Yes.
Tableland? Let's talk to us.
Well, what's up in Muruga, Tableland? We need a new candidate for Muruga, Tableland, because Miss Michelle Benjamin is losing grounds real bad. And we need a new candidate for Muruga, Tableland.
What do you mean by she's losing grounds real bad? Yeah. Good question, Lennox.
Very good question.
The people is not for Michelle Benjamin anymore. The PNM candidate is gaining grounds, and Michelle is losing ground. We need a new candidate because we don't want to lose Muruga Tableland to the PNM. We need a new candidate.
The PNM is gaining grounds with who is the PNM candidate? You have an idea who it is? Is he a favorite down there or something?
She's a woman, Miss Atwaters. Miss Atwaters is the PNM candidate for Muruga Tableland.
And she's what? Known or something?
Right?
Well known within Muruga Tableland?
Lisa at water, yeah. She probably have a lot of. She probably just go by a lot of water at water. But tell me something, ma'am. What specifically would make you draw that conclusion? In other words, what Michelle is doing that would cause you to take that position as opposed to what Miss Atwater is doing that would, of course, give her an edge over her opponent.
Over Michelle.
Yeah, over Michelle.
Okay. Well, since Michelle there for this last 5 years,
yes,
she has not been in connection with the people. Right?
All right. Mm-hmm.
Right now, if she goes around in the community, the people keep saying they don't want to see Michelle. They want a new candidate.
Right. And what Miss Atwater is doing?
Well, Miss Atwater, I believe she come from the Muruga Composite School. I believe she is the vice principal or a teacher, something like that. Right? And she's gaining ground. She's gaining ground.
You don't know, but go ahead, yes.
But meanwhile, too, I want Lennox to check and see if it is Michelle Benjamin's seat, Muruga, if she already got the nod. Because if she already got the nod, well, then you sound like someone.
No. She didn't get the nod as yet.
Oh, she didn't get the nod yet. And does it have other candidates, or is she alone that put in for Muruga Tableland?
Yeah, she alone. But right now, it have someone who interested in going up for the seat, right? But we don't know if they will accept her as being as how they almost finished the screening.
And let me ask you something.
But she will still.
Is it that you believe that since Miss Atwater is an educator, that in itself would give her the edge over Michelle? Because I don't think Michelle she came up the ranks of counselor and so on. That's all.
Yeah.
Right. And you say that because Miss Atwater is a educator that sends her way above Michelle. Is that part of the?
Yeah, but you know, I live in the constituency, right? I live in the constituency, and I just be all over.
Right.
From Hoga, all over. And the type of person I is, I will see somebody ask question. I will see a group of people will stop and ask question concerning our candidate, Miss Benjamin. And every time I ask, it's always, they don't want her. They don't want her. They need a new candidate.
All right. Well, you know, ma'am, I mean, with the greatest degree of respect to you, it's the first time we are hearing that. Our information does not concur or is the same as what you are telling us now, but we are going to be looking into it because of what you have said. But you are just one person, so it may be like so many other people. They will come into Laventille and then ask about, of course, how people feeling about the PNM and as opposed to the UNC, and then of course they will say, because they come into Laventille or they come to a certain part of Laventille, not knowing there are certain parts of it that really hate the PNM, they would say that is a PNM dominated place in totality. So you understand where I'm coming from. Not that I'm discarding what you're saying. We want to get, of course, to the bottom of it to make sure that seat remains in the hands of the UNC.
Well, I don't believe it will remain. Right? We need a new candidate.
So if you get a new candidate, you think it will remain? If you get a new candidate, you think it will remain?
It will remain. It will remain. Listen to me. Right. I approach PNM activists. You know what that guy told me? He said if Michelle remained there, the PNM candidate going to win. He said if the UNC bring a new candidate, Miss Atwater have a very hard fight on her hand.
Oh, all right. I hear where you're coming from, ma'am. All right, thanks. Thanks very much.
Eh?
Thanks very much.
All right, Moruga, Table and from St. Mary's.
Andy, do you expect any difference?
I'm from the Moruga area.
The Moruga self area. All right, but the thing is, too, you're saying that she is uncontested, so it have nobody else put up nominations, so she's the only nominee for that seat? I'm not too sure. So far, she's the only nominee. Oh, boy.
Yeah, but it have others who
no nomination
will be setting in there
before the holiday.
Well,
but I suppose the committee could deal with that in terms of opening up. If they see it, if they are seeing what she is seeing. But I have difficulty when anybody tells me that a PNM person see that and therefore the PNM candidate will win. No. That to me is part of the propaganda. I'm not going to accept that at all. But thanks very much, ma'am, for your intervention.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, thanks so much. Next caller, morning.
Hi, good morning, gentlemen.
Morning to you.
Yes, Andy. I am just listening to that woman who was talking there. Andy, I don't know what to say now. Why it is these people can come up and always want to criticize anything that UNC doing. They want to criticize the UNC candidates. They have their own agenda and they want to talk about Michelle, this and this one, that and the other. If the people in this country can accept Con Imbert going up as a candidate again for PNM, after this man for 10 years destroy a nation, the man did nothing to build Trinidad and Tobago or to make life easy for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And he going back up to ask the same people to come and put an X by the body say for him to continue to make people suffer. This is the man that say I raise gas 3 times, and then protest, you understand? This is the man that brings property tax for me, you understand? This is the man that brings taxes. This is the man that say he have no money, he can't get public servants more than 4%. He have no money, they can't get them in the university more than 6%. And he stand up on the national TV and say, yes, the country have money to go Rowley and them 47%. And all of them in high places, the salary increase as much as by 15,000 and 20,000 and 10,000 a month. And that is the man they put back in the face of Trinidadians. Trinidadians, they ain't have no ambition. You hear? They don't have no self-esteem. They don't have, they don't love themselves, they don't love their family, and they don't love the country. If they put God out their thoughts and go back to vote for Colin Bush. But to tell you how the PLM stand, they put them back there. I put them there in all their face. Trinidad belongs to we. If I put it there, whoever I put there, all you got to vote for them. And then this clown calling to talk shit, Lord, excuse my language, about Michelle in Maruga. All your UNC people, stand all your ground and forget the old talk. These PLM, they send the agents in all shape, form, and size to distract all you. You understand?
But are you saying that that was a PNM agent that called?
That is exactly what they're doing, Andy, Michelle and Michelle, but she was not a PNM MP. She was not a member of the PNM. When you're not a minister, whatever, you can only do so much for your constituency. What the hell do they want? PNM in government, why they don't come out and demand, why they didn't come out and demand for the past 9 and 10 years that PNM do this and they do that and they say that? No, they don't demand nothing from the PNM, but they're always looking to find fault and demand this and demand that, and they want the UNC. They have mouth, they can find fault. You understand? When it comes to UNC. But I am telling the UNC people this morning, all you better forget the old talk and be strong. All you have to remember, don't ever take it out of your mind. Don't ever take it out of all your thoughts. Don't ever take it out from all your brain. Just remember what Trinidad and Tobago and the people of Trinidad and Tobago went through for the past almost 10 years. You understand? We want the murders to stop. All you forgetting? Look how much people get murder. Look how much people, they get, as I said, they get 4%, they get at least 200-300 on their salary, and they get them 15,000. The increases on these people's salary could employ a whole set of youth, a whole set of people. But they ain't seen that. Why all the people, and I am figuring, you see this election coming here, it should be so easy. If the people in this country had any kind of self-respect, if they had any kind of ambition, if they had any kind of love for themselves, their family, and their country, I find it should be so easy that everybody should just get up on election morning. The evidence is there of PNM destruction. The evidence is there that PNM did not do anything good for this country for the past 10 years. Now they come and don't tell you they go fix this and they go fix that. And in what's saying about he want to finish. What the hell is he going to finish that he started? Destruction of a nation? He destroy everything. We want 5 more years to do. All who is damaged and all ways destroyed. When you want 5 more to finish the job, kill all of it. Let me tell you, I just have to talk because you see when these PLM say they're dead, no matter what you say, because all of them want to keep their work, because all of them want to make sure they get money, and all of them, they just have no pride, they self-esteem so low. When you see election time come, them feel it's an honor to be hugging up and kissing up and jumping up with the so-called candidates. The candidates are going to use them now that it's the election, and soon as the election done, the same ones who is their friend and their followers and they love them and all of these one family. When the election done, or they put God out all your thoughts and the same one all they loving up and kissing up and feel all your friends, they're going to treat all you like dog. When the election done, all the bone gone. So people, all you're going through that again, or you ain't see or you're in lane, or you're in field, or you're going through that again. Well, let me tell all you this, people is all your choice. And I be able to talk because you know why? The ones who want to live better, the ones who know better, the ones who are ambitious, the ones who care about themselves and their family and their country, and they want to get rid of this PNM. You understand? We have to talk and we have to fight and we have to push back because we are not going to sit down and let all the people who intend on keeping the PNM pay to destroy a nation. We ain't going to let you do it. This is 2025, you understand? This in 2015 and 2020, when they come and lie, the Calcutta ship and the bananas and people believe and stupidly went and vote for PNM. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. Or they want more evidence than the destruction of a nation and of people for 10 years. Or they want more evidence than that. Or they're going to go back and put the same people, the same set of people back there. And no matter if they've been new candidate here and new candidate there, all of them is PNM. Promises never materialize. You hear? Pressure, you know what more? Or they're going to get more pressure. You hear? So you see them people in Maruga, wherever the Michelle is, or the people, don't listen to them PNM people. You understand? The woman do what she could have done. You hear? If all they had growth in all their constituency, why the hell all they didn't come in tongue and tell Rowley and them who's the government to fix all your roads, fix the water, fix the this, fix what did they all they make no demands from Rowley and the PNM that mashing up the place and treating all their bad. All they no demands, all they make no protest to the government. But the ones who they are working in all their constituency and who they know the government will suffer them for funds. Before they work together and try to build all your country, build all your nation, all your finance board. But let me tell all this, as they say, when this is last train to San Fernando, the only people I find shouldn't be there is the true identity then, because them can't be trusted. And you can't be saying, no, you're I'm talking you bad. But as for everybody else, I wish them luck. And the people have to get together and know that they have to work together, vote for UNC to save Trinidad and Tobago, to save themselves and to save their family. You understand? We have to know what we have to do and do it. Yes, Anthony. Yellow is the code, and we have to vote for Kamala Prasad Bishesan, all the candidates of the United National Congress, and do not be distracted by all these demands that the PNM send to destroy people. Blessings and
thank you.
Lennox.
Thank you very much, Mommy Woodbrook. Next caller, morning. Malcolm X, go ahead, my brother.
Good morning to Trinidad and Tobago sleeping people who want to face reality and get up.
Yeah, but Malcolm X, while watching, my brother, is how the campaign trail going on PNM campaigning like them was in opposition and then was not in government for 5 years, and it's like they're bringing renewed promises of change. Like young, he have a lot of dreams for Laventille, and so the 10 years what I was dreaming about, boy.
Listen to this now, man. Andy,
and the people jumping up on them, the people there with them, boy.
People, Trinidadian is the dotest set of people in the world, I feel, boy. Name lying. Like, we more dotish than the people in the dinosaur days. Because for you to be telling people now where you going and do after 10 years, you now promising Laventille something to do because it's election year. And then I see now in Gandhi somewhere, where they say Manzalina Toko, where the man say that PNM going and had the minister utilities, or they come out and say, wait is really going on, boy. Yeah? And then I hear like in both going back up.
Yeah, he get you. He say he has some things to finish in the Go Martin. So he get you.
Let me tell you something.
He went the screen.
The only thing in both have to finish do is to fix a cell for he to answer for the public post. I think that the only thing he had to finish justifying we're going on with, because let me tell you something, half of the ministries where you hear get budget. If you go in the ministry now, all of them complaining, look, we ain't in March yet and them complaining there are no money. So how the budget is really read? How is really read a budget? A budget is not to read, it's a contractors in AGC up to now. Small contractors can't get paid after 5 months. You can't pay people a little back pay while you're owing them. And all you justifying input still get the screening committee to screen input when the people in England say you're always supposed to investigate the man.
Yeah, but he get you too. He get you. It's not only the screen. The man get you last night. He is the candidate for Diego Martin notice. He get the next 5 years.
I don't understand that part of Diego Martin is the rich area, no. The people and them who benefiting is in the rich area, no. You have to check in both constituency. 90% is the 1% out there, you know. So he had to get through. And where we in facing a reality, Lavanti people and surrounding the East-West corridor in benefiting nothing. And only still, boy, Andy, when I watch Panorama Sunday, when I watch how people coming out in this country, boy, for Carnival, Eric Williams really say that, boy. If we had a mentality where we have for Carnival, if we have it a citizen and concern of the country, this country really go be the richest country, you know. Because how we could come out in so much of thousands, boy, and so much corruption, so much wrong taking place, that all you acknowledging it, and all you trying to tell me about Camilla. With Camilla, really, let me tell you something now. It's the first time I telling people, you have to vote UNC. You have to vote UNC. The only hope right now is a mother of the earth. The woman is a woman, and I agree. It might have bad element along she, or you can't blame she for that, because we only have a set of bad elements. Because look at the Minister of National Security. The ammunition that's missing in the Kumuto. Just imagine they saying the man have it under silence, and the meter last night on the news says it's time for him to break the silence on how much and where investigation on the arms that missing in Kumuto. All you know, if that killed the woman down in we went to the birthday party from Paraming, all you know how much people them think not be killing? And but they really is part of the crime, boy. Them fellas and them is really part of corruption and the crime with people killing one another in this country. Who dead, really dead? Well, let me tell you something. The day anybody interfere with one of my family, they go see who dead, go dead, boy. I fed up of this country, boy. And I wonder what kind of people live in here, boy. What kind of people growing up the children and the grandchildren here and condoning corruption and wrong under our government here. We're very corrupted, boy. It's the worst. Nothing in working. The place stink and dirty. The hospital is no water. Is no this, no that. And you telling me, PNM till you're dead, boy? Always dead people? Boy, Andy, all you look now, man. God alone know we. God alone know when Trinidadian go wake up. I don't know when all you go wake up, but Drumplo, Camilla Bissessa could save the country, boy. Girlin John could save the country. And all where they want to justify with Moonilal is since before they come in power, they're talking about Moonilal. All they lock him up. All they talking about Anil, all they lock them up. And now we had the lords and them saying, but in both. All they want to discipline me. But all you hold the commissioner of police in the matter of a twinkle of an eye. People in Trinidad, boy, all you are stupid. All you are stupid. And all you go down stupider and more stupid every day. Trinidad, boy, I ain't say what say God bless you because me know what God really doing with me right now. Have a nice day.
Morning. Go ahead, caller. Morning. Yeah, love in the house. Go ahead. Yeah, morning, caller.
Love in the house, and
go ahead, love in the house.
Love in the house. Yeah, what I said now. Yeah, I want to know. First to begin, we have our own problem, we own downfall, you know. You want to say, now don't do this, but here is. If your house on fire, and you see a neighbor house on fire, which one you put your water on first? No, yours?
Yeah.
You put your water on your house first. You feel it right for me to leave Laventille where I live in to go and come campaign in our next constituency right now? No. Only if I have interest here. When I say yellow is the code in Laventille, there are people that can fit in good with. I just stop playing. Because I have interest here too. Then which UNC can win. But just leave Laventille because they have interest there too. That the only right, you don't want to hear yellow is the code in Laventille? How come? How come? You're telling me about go all in the marginal seat and what kind of stupidness, what kind of no-head talk is that? You feel we don't know what is going on now? Your interest here. Right now we're compromising, brother. We're compromising. You could say what you want and do what you want. I don't really argue with people on radio because I serious better when coming to this, you know.
We're talking about, I'm trying to catch what you're talking about.
You hear that man coming and telling love in the house. Where I talk about and saying yellow is the code in Laventille.
Alright.
And he's saying, forget that. Laventille going and stay red. How come? And telling me we should go all up to the marginal cities and campaign. You're stupid? You feel I don't know what you're seeing? Is your interest here too? But that can't happen. It's not possible, brother. This little lawyer boy can't come and do nothing here. He did for 9 years and saying that he didn't say a word when you was protesting against everything wrong. He was silent. You can't try to want to save we now. And you're joining the people we want to get away from. To save we, if we be born big or something, huh? Just forget me, brother, and you do your thing and do your campaign and don't call my name, I don't call your name. But I see you for where you is there. You're defending and seeking your interests. Because you have your family and them up inside the Laventille. But yellow is the code up in here, boy. If you don't like it, well, me don't know. Kill yourself. Love in the house.
Oh, good. Alright, love in the house. Oh.
Andy, if you have a pause, I would want to, of course, treat with that oh boy, that table and matter because I just pull up these stats and it doesn't look as though it is in sync with what that woman has said. Having regard, if we have to measure the popularity of the incumbent with the results of the by-elections in Lingua, Indian Walk, and of course Quinam, Mon Diablo, well, it will look as it will, based on the statistics, that the UNC will run away with it. Let me just give you.
So the UNC will go with the Moruga Tableland.
Yeah, Moruga Tableland. Yes.
Right.
Listen to this. Listen to this. In Lingua, right? Of course, the fellow was Gantom. Remember, both of them had tied at 1,428 votes. Well, when they went back into the contest, he got 2,083 votes, and the UNC candidate got 1,336 votes. It means that about 700 votes that person Gantom won by the PNM candidate. All right. So that is about 700 difference. In the case of Quinam Mon Diablo, the UNC candidate got 2,239 votes. The PNM candidate just got 971 votes. That doesn't tell me that Benjamin is unpopular. And of course, the win by Gantom in Lingua. Remember, the PNM went down there with everything, promised everything, gave everything, and after, but a couple of months afterwards, we remember the people were burning tires down there. So I think the fact that the caller would have spoken to a PNM person and say they're a different candidate, I think they are running scared. That is the conclusion I would draw from there, unless we get other proof or other evidence. But from the statistics, it doesn't show that the UNC at all is moved or could be moved from that constituency based on that the microcosm that
but there was the last general election. How much it is the UNC won that seat by? You're on the computer there already. How much it won
that?
The overall?
No, I could get a check.
Yeah, check it out.
I'm just telling you that if we have to measure it from the by-election, which is recent, just 2023, the fellow who won the PNM is just about 700 votes.
All right.
By.
So check the
but
by.
Of course, the other seat, they won that by almost 1,000 and about 900 votes.
Well, all right. So, but check the general now. So let me see. It's a marginal. Let's see how marginal the marginal is. Let's see how marginal the marginal is. So check that there out. Let me just play a quick voice note. One or two quick voice notes there. Quick. We're gonna.
We have to be able to look at these things because people can have their perception because they talk to one or two persons, as we said, depending on who you talk to in a constituency, outside of a constituency, they draw a conclusion and you may go away with the false impression. And then, of course, convey that to a mass program like this. We cannot afford to countenance that kind of what I would consider to be inadvertent misinformation and disinformation.
All right, man. So now next, let me organize and just play the voice note there quick.
Gentlemen, good morning. I often wonder why the Express always takes something whenever the opposition leader says something and turns it into a major fiasco. For instance, on Sunday, the 16th of February, page 14, the opinion section of the newspaper goes in like this, invoking the racial boogie, and continues to claim that the UNC leader, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, is raising the racial issues of the country again. Now, they would not say anything about the PNM. The PNM campaigns on race. They say nothing about the PNM, but whenever the UNC speaks the truth, it becomes a problem, and the Express runs with the story and makes it a fiasco. While the Express don't question Hines on the missing bullets from the barracks, why the Express do not question Hines on the 25,573 rounds of ammunition missing from the regiment from Komoto barracks. This is the story that the Express should be asking the Minister of National Security, because some time ago in the news there was an article in which people were murdered and states that the bullets were from the regiment. And I want to believe there is a serious issue going on in this country where nobody is accountable or held accountable for the wrong that is being done, especially in the state sector of this country. The government seems to have taken a dose of laxatives and seems to be loose. Now, this is not country, this is not what we want, and therefore the time comes for this government to go. They need to go. We need to purge them out like a strong dose of Epsom salts and Sene. We need to get them to go. And we need to support the UNC. We have no choice but to support the UNC. We need good governance. We need a country. We need people responsible. And now is the time to do that. Gentlemen, have a good morning. Thank you.
The Ground Report with Mickie K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Taken without permission is thieving, and they doing that for years now, taking it without permission and hiding doing it. So that is thieving. Taken without permission is thieving, and they doing that for years now, taking it without permission and hiding doing it.
Go ahead, caller.
Morning, gentlemen. Morning. Question. I was just, going through some, little paperwork and clippings and things. They cannot find 25,000 bullets from the TTR. That was in Camp Komoto, right? Yesterday they were supposed to start a inventory investigation into it. They didn't start it. They're going to start it this morning. Okay, if things happen, you could always delay and thing. The question is that how come 25 plus thousand wrongs just disappear? Like without anybody knowing and everything. And my thing is this: do all the connection at the dots. Now people that jump on Rowley case all the time, but I just say it like it is. Facts are facts, right is right, wrong is wrong. Just connect the dots a little bit together. I'm not saying it is, I'm just connecting the dots. With the SAS, with the way they get rid of Major Best and all kind of thing, where he had a high reign on doing what he could have done, I believe, without any acknowledgement from any senior officer and thing. So how come, 20, we're not talking about 2,000 bullets, 25,000 bullets. 25,000 bullets, trust me, is you had to get army truck to move that. Because I know about it. You had to get army truck to move 25,000 bullets. And to move little bit at a time, which means this has been going on for a long, long time. Like you're moving 100 rounds today, 100 rounds tomorrow, This has been going on a long time. And I have a bone to pick, especially with the commander of the TTR. So with all due respect to you, Mr. Edwards, how could you... We don't have an Air Force in Trinidad and Tobago. We don't. We have an Air Guard unit. How come you can rank up Vice Air Marshal? Vice Air Marshal Brigadier or whatever, commander of the Defense Force of Trinidad and Tobago? Where in the world this could ever happen with a rank like that? Iran, for example, the Revolutionary Guard don't even have a vice marshal. All they have is a commander, and he get killed under Trump. And they put a next one too, and he go get killed too. I ain't going to that part of it, that's their business. But my point is that how come this man can have that kind of rank? I can see the man that come out of the TTR. I have no problem with that. But a vice marshal? Which aircraft he ever climb on into helicopter? I have been onto one in Fort Drum in Buffalo, New York. I've been on it. Has he ever climbed on one of those? The boy Trinidad is really a jokey place there. Anyway, gentlemen, all be safe out there. That is it. To each his own in Trinidad now, It ain't like long time your brothers keep high, Them days done. It's to each his own now. Have a blessed day and a safe day.
Oh boy. I know it have a lot of PNM supporters lock on the chats and thing. It have seen this new one here. Gemma, Jemma, is saying the only time you don't have a choice is not serving Jesus. UNC is not an option. Oh boy, Gemma. You, Mickie Thunderboom, you and John and this next fellow earlier like to talk shoppiness. But what we go say? All they doing all their work, and as other people say, it's just to the supporters of the UNC have to do your work. The next one saying bye bye Moruga. Bye bye Moruga. I think Passad is saying bye bye Moruga. Jama is saying Moruga gone PNM. Alright. So it have a lot of how do you say, well, it's technically saying that to Lennox Smith. That is old data, Lennox. You can't reel on that. All right. All right, Abby is saying, Lennox, she's just a caller. She's not a MP. Remember, people do spell pelt glass windows, pelt stones at trees. That I could always, come let her go. That is to organize and be in the stupidness. Right, that is for that because the no camera is his strength, so they'll pelt big stones of her and say she had to go.
Well, just to confirm, the PNM got 9,462 votes in the last general elections in Moruga Tableland. and of course, Michelle Benjamin got 10,534. So just over 1,000 votes.
Over 1,000 and
more,
something.
More than that
of
the PNM.
And then the people since then,
to me, is not as marginal as you would think.
Nah, that's not marginal. And then since then, PNM suffer the people down in Muruga table and more. So I feel that votes will end up about $2,000-3,000.
So there are two things that would have caused that woman to say what she said. One, taking advice from a PNM person, and two, it appears that she sees, of course, maybe a educator as superior as far as her probably education or her social standing is concerned than that of Michelle. That's the only thing. But of course, we have had educators there before. Michelle's predecessor,
well, it's Clifton,
for example, and we have had, but it was said that no way she could have beaten Gypsy as well. And Gypsy, of course, is a seasoned campaigner, and he gets licks. So I am not convinced at all. So if the caller is saying that is old data, well, I don't know what is more recent than that. You have, of course, the last election, 2020, and you had, of course, a by-election as well, which was, of course, only 2 years ago. Yes, and of course, this year just started, so you could safely say just about a year. And you're telling me that is old data. Well, if that is so, bring your data. Bring your data. Since you're playing stupid, right? So that's it.
Let's go to those voice notes here, quick.
We have made it very clear that over 1,000 votes the PNM has to overcome. And of course, in the case of the by-elections, it is clear that the fella, as popular as he was, and all of the resources that was pumped into there, he won by 700 votes. Whereas, of course, in the other seat, that was also contested by both parties. Well, of course, that candidate won over by over 1,000 votes. In a local government election scenario. Let's make it very clear. Go ahead, my friend.
Caller, go ahead. Oh boy. All right. I just want to finish off some of those voice notes. I will take the calls in a bit because the calls is be too long. Voice notes be bam 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 bam. So I rather play all the voice notes and then take calls when the voice notes and then play.
Lennox, listen to this. I know you're trying. I know we're wishing it and we're hoping and we're praying that Laventille people change it. The attitude, but let me show you something. You see, Laventille East Mova, don't care what you do to these people and them. Don't care what you do them. They're running outside there like galloping horse, election morning, and you could know where they're going to vote. You understand? I am telling you this. I am from Laventille East Mover, right? And the thing is, we depending on the youths to go outside there because you realize what the kind of people that was there jumping up at Stuart Young and them. Watch them good. You understand? We praying and we hoping and for Laventille to change and being a good society. It's years now we have been hearing that they're gonna make Laventille East a Westmoreland. You understand? For years we have been hearing that and it never comes to pass. And the youths, we can't get the youths to go there because it's a whole barrier thing, a boundary thing. The youths who can go here and who can go there. You can't get them to go and register to get the ID card. Plenty of them, I just converse with a lot of them and all they saying, me, I ain't able with that election thing. I ain't able with that because all of them is the same thing, Something have to be done. We can't just sit down just so and only say we depending on the youths because it's the old people going outside there, It's these senior citizens were running outside there, thing. And these senior citizens who come from wherever they come from and feel that they owe the PNM something because they come here on the boat. You understand? So they're loyal to the PNM, right? We have to get through to these people and show them somehow or the other that the PNM is not good for them. Look at the condition I'm over in a mess. In a mess, it have a proper road and over. You're driving and like you're going like an earthworm, only swinging here and swinging there and swinging up and swinging down. Right? Every Monday morning you have to change your shocks in your vehicle. Thing. No water. Right? And these people and them running outside. I tell you, you watch them good.
Oh boy, if we watch them good, yeah, we watch them real good. We watch them real good.
You have to respond with that in a very simple way. That does not mean that we must not continue to try. No human being, no matter where they are, whether in Laventille, whether it be Westmoreland, etc., will continue, of course, to live in an abusive arrangement in perpetuity. You don't know when, so therefore you have to continue to plug away. Otherwise, we would have, of course, given up, and therefore, to me, that is fatalistic, and I am an eternal optimist. So therefore, unless, of course, I expire, which of course is inevitable for any one of us. But the fact of the matter is that we have to continue to plug away because we know better. And we have to make them understand that there is better and that 5 years is not an eternity, because the PNM would like to make them believe that you know what you have. But of course, that was based on what? That was based, of course, on texture of hair and color of skin. And a black man party. PNM, or put another way, Rowley has foisted upon the PNM and, of course, the country a Chinese man. Let me see how they would respond to that. And therefore, of course, generating the total and absolute understanding, the deconditioning of the people, that it was a fake narrative all the time in order to stay in office and see us as a voter bank. Go ahead.
That they're going to make Laventille East and Laventille West. All of them is the same thing.
Yeah.
You
same
know,
something I believe that we will do so in perpetuity. But there are other factors that
but just now she was not playing this still. Go ahead.
Just sit down and only say we depending on the youths, because it's the old people going outside there, you know. It's these senior citizens who are running outside there, you know, thing. And these senior citizens who come from wherever they come from and feel that they owe the PNM something because they come here on the boat. You understand? So they loyal to the PNM, right? We have to get through to these people and show them somehow or the other that the PNM is not good for them. Look at the condition I'm over in a mess. In a mess, it have a proper road and over. You're driving and like you're going like an earthworm, only swinging here and swinging there and swinging up and swinging down, right? Every Monday morning you have to change your shocks in your vehicle. Thing. No water, right? And these people and them running outside. I tell you, you watch them good. Yes, it had a renter crowd because Julia Davy was there and she brings the people and them from the beat. You understand? To come up there and jump up with Stuart Young, right? So we had to look into these things. Somehow or the other, we had to get through to the youths to get them to go and register so they could go outside and vote, right? You all have a blessed day.
Yes, nice. Andy, one more thing, Andy. I saw the police meeting. They had a police meeting with all the commissioners. The fire alarm went off and they all had to run. The fire alarm went off. And they had to leave. You know, if I talk you up, I don't know that water or anything there, but if I talk you up, that's the police meeting. They do it. I tell you.
I don't understand the voicemail, but Lennox here smile like you know he talking about.
That sounds hilarious. The police having a meeting, grabbed the fire alarm, went off, and everybody had to scamper out of the building. Yesterday, I believe that happened.
All right, let me play the next one.
Andy, morning, Orlando here. Andy, I heard that guy speak for Diego Martin. He said he's going to build what Rowley left, or the legacy, or some kind of rubbish. I mean, I didn't
build on the legacy.
But my thing is, Rowley said he have how many thousand people in Diego Martin, and he don't know one of them.
So how could this idiot go and say he going to talk and build what Lowry when Lowry don't know anybody in his constituent? The man said it, I have so many people, I don't know one of them, they all dotish and stupid and they're foolish. So what is this guy going to build? What Rowley never left? Or what Rowley don't know? So he building on something he don't know? Boy, are you an engineer? Or are you a fake crown engineer? Let me tell you, I have a degree in manufacturing engineering. That's my degree, a manufacturing engineer. I work with an engineering company. That's what I do. And the environment. And this man building something, taking the legacy of somebody who never built nothing to build something out of nothing. So we building something out of nothing. Boy, you don't have a plan, you don't have a clue, you're a clown and a gana. So listen, PNS of Indigo Martin, take it from me as a guy who lives outside Trinidad, who is a Trinidadian. Andy, this man is a gana. He's building something out of nothing, he don't have a clue, but he's building the legacy of Rowley who left. The legacy. But Rowley never do nothing, he don't know not one people in Indigo Martin. He said that. Come on, read between the lines of the fool. He put a black on the young to tell everybody, oh, we moving young and energetic people. They're all fools.
Good morning, gentlemen. Marvale. Well, I see yesterday, they doing going back up for by me again. They go Martin Northeast. Right? On a pose, I was made to understand they kind of either bribe, blackmail, or bully other people into not going up to contest him in his own party, right? And he's saying how he have things that he want to complete. That is why he want to go back. As a candidate because he have certain things that he have to complete. What does he have to complete, gentlemen? Does he have to complete taxing the living daylights out of the people at Trinidad and Tobago?
Oh boy, well that's a constituent of Coleman Boat. Let's finish hearing him. Let's finish hearing him. What do he's asking? What do Coleman Boat have to complete in his constituency after all these decades? Just like after all these decades.
I don't think there is anything at all. I concur with that caller. There is nothing that you could accomplish. Spend all that time in the parliament of the country. I don't think if you have not completed your task, because why is the constituency is a living thing in a sense. That is to say, things will change. Geography changes, the demography changes, the people themselves, of course, development, etc. So to suggest that somehow he could generate a finite developmental
in 5 years' time. 5 more years.
For any constituency at all, for that matter, I think is pie in the sky, and this is an agenda that is not, of course, nestled in what he told us. It cannot be that he want to finish up anything.
Just like Heinz and Heinz, yes. Heinz, that fella, that new man there from he have nothing to build on. Rowley left nothing for he to build on. It is what it is, but let me finish here, the boy. Let me finish here. It
is good for those young men and them. I'm glad for them from the point of view. It's good for their resume that they were parliamentarians. But of course, everything else, of course, clearly is an uphill task. And they would, I think they would have, I'm sure in the future they will regret and they will say, best they leave this damn thing alone. But go ahead.
All right.
Does he have to complete the complete ruin? Good morning, gentlemen. Marvale. Well, I see yesterday they doing going back up for by me again. They go Martin Northeast, right? On a pose, I was made to understand they kind of either bribe, blackmail, or bully other people into not going up to contest him in his own party, right? And he's saying how he have things that he want to complete. That is why he want to go back as a candidate because he have certain things that he have to complete. What does he have to complete, gentlemen? Does he have to complete taxing the living daylights out of the people at Trinidad and Tobago? Does he have to complete the complete ruin of his own constituency? Does he have to complete the erection of various properties and real estate and so on all over the country that he could continue to fleece the people at Trinidad and Tobago and charge exorbitant amounts of rent, right, for all of these places? Does he have to complete the hiding of certain documentation and so on and so forth, so he ain't gonna lose no more case with respect to missing monies, right? Is that what he have to complete? Right? Is that is what he had to complete? Right now, Marval on that Saddle Road every day, a new pothole spawning, right? Right now in Marval, it only have the traffic woes continue. Increased traffic every single day, right? More and more traffic, and they're doing anything to divert the traffic out of Marval or to get some alternative routes so that people can come out of there, right? If anybody, right, in Marval, in Diego Martin, Northeast, vote back this man, right? If this man had to come back and win in Diego Martin, Northeast again, right? Marval people and Diego Martin, Northeast people really have no brain between their ears. They really dotish. Because this man has done nothing for Marval, for Diego Martin, Northeast, in the time that he has been there, right? We have nothing, right? Marval, the flooding continues, traffic continues, right? The water woes, every time water come is a different color, right? We like so low. Every time the water comes a different color, right? Different shades are brown, sometimes it's white, right? Like milk, right? We don't know some the water not even potable in Marval to drink now, right? Potholes like that, as I tell you. Some of the roads not even marked properly, right? And then you have Marval is slowly, and Diego Martin is slowly, right, degenerating in terms of crime, right? We seen crime in we seen crime slowly on the increase. Marval and Diego Martin, well, at least Marval I know used to be a safe place, with the exception of certain places like up in the Bay and whatever the case may be, and Dundonald Hill and behind the school in Boston. I mean, the thing is, Marval used to be a very safe place. Otherwise, now you're hearing people getting shoot on the main road and thing, right? Why it is, what it is this man have that he had to go back there for one term again because he have to complete what? He want to complete bankrupting the people at Trinidad and Tobago, making all of us paupers, pauperizing us. That's what he want to complete. Well, partner, here what's going on? We need to get rid of him, right? The people at Trinidad and Tobago, the people of Diego Martin Northeast, I'm appealing to you all. Let us vote for whoever, if it's a UNC candidate, if it's a PEP candidate, right? Whichever one of the candidates that go up for coalition of interest against this man they call Colbert. Let me get rid of the white Antigua. Let me get rid of he, right? Let me get rid of Smeagol, right? Because you see that? We can't handle 5 years of that again. Have a nice
Andy, don't let Paul Spain get on your nerves now. He's a compounded fool. You don't see his prime minister bring yam for do some curry yam and snail. He's a Budoka fumes in the brain. He can't think better. He's a senior citizen and he's mad, he's crazy. Andy, that caller from Cableland, if you listen to the conversation, listen very well. That person is a PNM. Once you have the connection, trying to get advice from PNM, who to go up or who not to go up. I think we should have done a great job in Tabuki. So you got to know the disciples.
Good morning, Ground Report. Question. What did PNM do for Moruga Tableland for the last 10 years? Huh? Please. I have heard throughout that time with Michelle Benjamin and what she's doing, it was saying, what have the PNM done for that constituency? Oh gosh, man. Have a good day.
Morning to Andy and Lennox, Trinidad and Tobago.
Um, Lennox Smith, you know, it's a good idea. It's a good. I just bringing up a idea. It's up to all you. It's a good time. This is Carnival Monday and Tuesday, or even Sunday, whatever. It's a good time for you to do some protesting on the street of Port of Spain. We protesting. We want foreign observers, and we want an election. No, we just like all we put, but we basing more on we want foreign observers because once we get foreign observers, we're going to the captive the election. We're going to win it. So if it's a good idea, you say it because it's a good idea. We won't get no tear gas. We won't have no, you know, it's a good idea to have the banners and all these things. Why people fetting? We chanting on the road. We bringing out the full posse. Everybody will love to join that band too. We bringing out the full posse. Tell me, Andy, if this is a good idea. It's up to you. I have more to say now, but let me hear the idea first. Okay, Andy? Have a blessed day.
We want Barabbas. Because I am not averse or opposed to that at all.
We want Barabbas. We want Barabbas. We want Barabbas. We don't need anything good. We want Barabbas. Who dead, dead? Who dead, dead? Who dead, dead? People of Diego Martin Northeast, all should be shameful, all the heartless, what I saw yesterday now about all the whole of this country. Thank you.
We want Barabbas. We want Barabbas. Crucify Jesus. This man is easy. Let me play our next voice note. Yes.
Because
This lady.
Certain sections does suggest that. But I have supreme confidence. We never had, of course, a conversation like this before. This is the bane of the PNM. The PNM don't like the fact that we are able to come at will to the population, of course, and decondition them, and of course to make certain that we dissipate from their minds and their thoughts, of course, the hogwash that they have been feeding the people with, and they are not going to like us for it, but we have to do what we have to do to save Trinidad and Tobago. And I think these regular encounters, whether in the day or the night, certainly are getting them very, very, very worried because, of course, and they are going to get more desperate as we are seeing. But at the end of the day, elections will come. It will be over. 39 seats for the UNC and whatever configuration. And then we move on, of course. Blue lights and silver bracelet will certainly be the order.
Like real CT asking for Brian John SC is also saying Lennox. They're saying Lennox, save your deposit, boy. All them big words go help you to take that Laventel seat. Remember, you are optimist, you say, and you know one day Laventel will vote, would not vote PNM.
Yeah, but the same big words didn't help Hines nor Rowley to do good to the people and not to, of course, deceive them and to underperform as they have. So I would prefer to keep my big words and I will continue to plug away.
Right, all right, let me continue. Just
From Maruka. She have somebody that she wants to send up. But the groom is Michelle Benjamin Tableland, is Michelle Benjamin. It's not only Maruka she have, you know. And sometimes the lies in your head is really bite you. Well said, Malcolm X, well said. And for somebody like you who could come out and say that, we moving forward. And when Kamala wins, everybody wins. And it had been so, and it will be so again. Let's put our heads together and go forward.
Good morning.
The name of the constituency has changed.
This morning is that Ryback Bear. He was in UNC party. He didn't screen himself for this election. And he know he was in the party and he said there was corruption. Why didn't talk while he was in the party? And let them know there's corruption in the party. Why didn't you come out now talking? Yes, these people are hypocrites. As a big doctor, he has let down himself. He brought shame on himself.
If you're an organization, you know the organization is corrupted. You have to talk while in the organization, not when you come out. So everything he says is a lie.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. This is Krishna from Arima. Some of these PNM people, they had really hard by Andy, boy. You could do what? Goodness for them. They still go and vote PNM. PNM ain't doing nothing for them, ain't giving them nothing. Come next election, they go and vote PNM, boy. Yes, I see this happen many years, many times. I think, yes. You could treat them out good. Look the election going on when this Minister and Kamala government Jolene John go for the Hocketa. What was she did? And what happened here? Boy, and to me, these PNM people don't want anything good, boy. They only want PNM to give them pressure in the tail when the day come and then complain. So that's my view and my take on this morning, Andy, boy. Locked on.
Morning to the ground report. I hope this voice note get a play. You all are actually thinking that the PNM is going to win back the election. Yeah, and it just goes to every one of you all who want to talk to this morning. What PNM did in the last 9 years for the young people to go back and vote for them. None of the propaganda of the PNM is going to be successful. The propaganda will not get through. They will not get through. What we have to do is keep the fire burning with the issues that affected this country for the last 9 years, and that is it. The people that's going to come out, I don't know how much you always be on the ground driving around or moving around and hearing the country talk. People who never even discuss politics. Look all on TikTok, everybody is the PNM people not even putting up a proper resistance. It's only on these little talk show they come in and try to push a narrative like if the PNM and something. Don't even bother with them. That's it. That's it. Trinidad first, and Tobago too. Okay? Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Hope this voice will reach you all and get up. Just imagine they put back in birth to run again after all this scandal and bacchanal with this man in that ministry, ain't getting no vacation at all. And you all telling all yourself in birth is going to win alongside the PNM. All they crazy. I feel you UNC supporters, all they going crazy, All they going crazy, All they have a party opposition with 19 seats, PNM at 21, and we fighting about worrying about what will take place. Even if the PNM win back Laventille and over, they're still not winning an election here. What is wrong with you all? Man, all they deal with the issues, They be talking about how Petrotrain, that we keep beating Petrotrain, talking about the Privy Council, you understand? Because remember, people go be listening to, PNM people listening, but they're not putting up no resistance. They're not denying nothing. All they're trying to do is pushing the propaganda inside of the whole scenario. All they keep all their head on all their shoulder and keep up trying to hold on until the bell ring, and when the bell ring, 19 seats will just grow into more seats. There's nothing Dr. Rowley could do. Nothing. These little side parties are them even coming up with nothing. At what channel you would see for yourself, that day is going to come. PNM not going to continue running this country. This is the worst ever. You're mad? Anytime PNM get back this country, the whole place is done. And Trinidadian come out and done this place with Dr. Rowley and them. No how. Where's Fitzgerald Hines? I'm not hearing his voice in no press conference, nowhere at all. We still have a Minister of National Security here. These are things we have to keep beating and finding out. And forget the PNM propaganda about they might win back and inward. Inward can go with the hell he wants. He is not going to return to power unless we tell us where the money is. Where the money gone?
Morning ground report. Taruka inside. The leprechaun, you want to complete thieving and lying and taxing the people. That you think you want to complete as far as we know.
Pleasant good morning, Andy, Lennox, and the listening audience. Well, I think it's about time we go forward now and we in the election mode. We need to have some rallies now in different areas, including Lennox and his team now. Everybody had to be on the thing and start putting out the ills that these things, what is happening concerning like in birth and all these other different issues that they're doing now, and I highlight it to the people. You know, whole rallies now highlight these things and get the momentum going. Because if they stay in dormant and the PNM decide to go keep lashing out everything, then remember them beating the roadmap song, so everybody go listen. So it's about time, you know, they come out and they do something, and instead they go back inside after the carnival. Don't wait until after the carnival. Or maybe that's a strategy they were doing, maybe they wait until after carnival, but you know, you can't trust these people. So maybe hold something. If you can't hold nothing, you know, maybe hold a press conference and or do something. We got to get some kind of momentum going. Alright. So but I know everybody doing what they have to do. But yeah, let me get this. A pleasant good morning, Andy, Lennox. Well, what I will tell you. Well, it's about time. But here what I guess this Prime Minister trying to get a momentum going, you understand? Because if all signs is looking like he don't have all the cabinet members ready to go, and he looking for a problem to take place, you know, son. You're looking for have some kind of momentum to go forward to call the election. So it's just a matter of time because you want to see how the people and them reacting. You know, the whole country in uproar. He go call the election next 2 weeks, you know. But if he just dying out and nothing happening, he go look for something else again. So it's just strategy he doing. All right, blessings. Pleasant good morning again, Lennox. Yeah, well, here we're going on to. If you're already forgetting that property tax will be going back up again, our next percentage going up. So last year we pay 1%. Now this year going to go up again. All right. So everybody get in the back of their head. So vote them people in your property tax. It will go up. I'm hearing it alleged that it's going back up again. All right. So you're just putting things in place. All right.
Andy, Mickie, Lennox, Trinidad and Tobago Central here. Good morning. Andy, Trinidad and Tobago is a real place, boy? No, we had to ask these questions this morning. Is it that Trinidad and Tobago is a real place? Here why I telling you, shame upon the headless ones and them, boy. Shame. I say shame we saying upon the headless one and them, boy. They have no shame for the self. They have no shame for the family. They have no shame for the generation to come. Here why I telling all you. You see the right set of thinking, people like self and others? Kudos to them, boy. Only running behind a dead government for a hot chubby and a piece of sandwich and a purely for renting a crowd. For $200 to come and jump up for a couple of 2 hours or whatever it is. All you have no shame. All you have no shame. All you say is not for no country, nah. All you say is for party alone, boy. But all you fooling all yourself, all you fooling nobody else. Let's remember the majority in Trinidad and Tobago head is on. You understand? All you stop the wicked to all yourself. We tell all of that already and we will tell all it until all you get it right. You understand what I'm saying? You telling me all what PNM do and still doing, all you running behind that? All you have no shame, boy. They say when a dog accustomed sucking egg, they will do that for the rest of their life. You understand what I'm saying? And PNM have to stop the race card together with the supporters. All you have to stop that racialism thing, boy. All you looking good doing it neither. You understand what I'm saying? Kudos to love in the house. You saw he talk this morning? That says plenty. That says a lot. You understand? Youth send them on board. So let us sit down there and feel they're going to capture the youths and them like what they do in time back then. It ain't going to happen again, boy. The youths and them grow. It's 10 years old that it is now. All you feel all they want to get them just so? PNM all they too wicked. You understand? All is a dead government anyway you take it. You understand? You see how the real hardcores and them talking them I know? They're saying there's the supporters of them, but they're not going to support it because they don't realizing. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the headless one and them who running behind them for a little hot chubby and a piece of sandwich and a little 200 to support them. They were who running behind them. You understand? But all you have to try and put some pride in all yourself, boy. All you're not looking good, all you're not singing good. You understand what I'm saying? So that is why you see people getting more and more serious every time. Kudos to the right set of thinking people in this country. We say PNM done dead, waiting to be buried, rotten and forgotten in this country. Straight to the political cemetery. Them going straight down, boy. PNM will even have a space as no opposition in this country no more, boy. You understand? Somebody else got to come on board to challenge whoever is there. Man, let PNM go so now, boy. You understand? So what we saying is, Andy, the order of the day is yellow is the code. fire blaze out the PNM. We locked on and listening, and we on board. And who can live for that, they'll have to understand it when the day call. You understand? Chendegonians, the right set thinking one. Remember, keep all the heads up high. Spread the word of the gospel of the UNC. Locked on and listening. Yellow is the code. And is that.
The man said we reset, or is it once, or is it twice, or is it 3 times and they're riot yet. So what do you expect?
Andy Williams, everybody have to remain focused and make sure and remove this wicked PNM from power. We got to be focused just like John Wick.
Andy, the guy who was jumping up at Imbus yesterday, do you know under Ford Khan he got his job? Because of his wife and her family, he had to go with PNM.
Morning, Andy. Andy, I mentioned that people so dirty. She says me beef and Tobago. You mean them gone and put back that man Imbert again to give him more pressure, boy? When I see them with Chuck jumping up, they're heartless, they're wicked. Them ain't like themselves, boy. They like their children and their grandchildren. Why they stupid, sir? Oh, God. All the show Tobago that I'll go do better now. All the dirty, sir.
Andy, that's a good idea. Carnival Monday, old mask, the jab, the lagahoo. Bring out everything on the old mask day Monday. Protest with your bar and jump. What they go for? We go safeguard all the people here. This is a good idea.
Morning ground report. You know how Imbu talking? Like he is short him back in power. If Kamala is good for her, she had to bring international observers here, because how Imbu is speaking, it look like they short him back in power. So something they have up the sleeve that they short him back in power. I can see how they're going to give what the hell he could do when he's in opposition? Son, we talk about I have something to compete. If you're in opposition, what the hell you could complete? So them talking like they're short him back in power. So that is why it come out to make sure that they get foreign observers here, because they have something cook up. So they're short him back in power. Understand? Right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Andy, good morning again to you, Lennox, Mickie, and to everybody out there. So yesterday...
Oh boy, the voice notes nearly finished. This is the last set, maybe about just 2-3 more. Oh boy, then we go take some calls.
We see big parade and thing in front of Balise House, right? But was going for screening, but I'll tell you something. The person that led that parade was a big contractor from Paramin who get the contract to build the lookout in Paramin, right? Those were Paramin people there because he helps Paramin people a lot. So they're loyal to him, but regardless of the fact what Imbut doing, they're loyal to Imbut, right? And the PNM. And it was Kamla who gave them water up there after 60 years and a school that Imbut did not even build for those children, right? Anyway, let's get back to the parade. And the leading the parade, as I tell you, was a big contractor. And it was so fitting of the PNM that all they had in the parade was Blue Devils and Red Devils. So significant of the PNM. One set of devils. I wonder where Camille Robinson Regis was then to come and say the St. Michael prayer and sprinkle holy water. It's all that nonsense that have this country that blight so. That is all they can do, portray devils. But then again, that is the signature of the PNM. Take care. Andy Lennox, good morning again, Mikey, and to everybody out there. Lennox, like you missed the most important part, but I know you will go back over Hans Devine's speech again and listen it where he said Rowley is an inspiration to him. Oh my God, that is frightening, Lennox. Like how Rowley's an inspiration to the Zami man, and he sat down in Parliament and talk about Kamala and Zami. Is that the kind of inspiration, Hans? Oh God, I am frightened for this boy. Because we're getting rid of one Wajang. I'm not calling the boy a Wajang, eh? But if Rowley's an inspiration to you and you're going to build on what Rowley left, what did he leave? A whole mess? We all know Rowley's a rotten gut, lying lunatic, greedy racist, obia man. That is what that inspiration to you, sir. The man lied his way into government and he lied his way out of government. Oh my God, Hans, I really had hope for you. But after hearing you talk about Rowley as an inspiration to you, Jesus and ages, Father Jesus, help us. Help us. Because as far as I could see, Rowley is not an inspiration to anybody. The man is a vulgar, disrespectful, dishonest man. And we will never forget he teaching people how to rape with umbrellas. Because everything comes out of that man's mouth is about rape. You're raping this and you're raping that and you're raping the other. Thanks a lot, guys. Andy, good morning again to everybody. I want to tell Gemma Pavibas. Right? We're talking about Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. All they feel when all they're bawling Jesus, Jesus. So all they're getting into heaven. Yeah? And UNC is not an option. Who is? The Obia man? You should have talk about Jesus to Rowley when he say he went to Lekoto for manning and we do manning. Watch out all the blue devils and the red devils that Imber had in the rhythm section. Watch at it. And you talk about Jesus? Try telling them about them things that were blighting the country. And you talking about PNM is a multiracial party? Multiracial my foot. The man dubbed the Chasu Sahina and all they didn't have a choice. Eh? 1 minute was 11:09 and then the next it was 21. Who you think you fooling? Watch the face of the PNM. It is Imbert, Faris, Rohan Sinanan, Chasuman, and others. Not one as you refer to it, Negro. Let me say it as she said, Andy. Right? Not one of them. You're only fooling all for all your votes. All they're not good enough. He didn't make all the richer. He made the 1% richer. And you come to talk about multiracial? Why all they didn't put Kamala, then Mohammed or Errol Mahabir? And it take how much years after to come and get half Indian to run the PNM? All they had no shame to come here on this chat, these chats, to talk about race. All they
The voice notes nearly finished. I'll take the calls in a little bit after engage. Lennox Smith, you hold a minute.
They really have no shame.
Yellow is the code, man. Yellow is the code. I like the song of that. Yellow is the code. And Tobago, sky blue is the code. Sky blue. Getting rid of that red there, boy. That red hood people, boy, Andy, boy. That red hood people, boy. Make people hungry, boy. Hungry.
Morning, guys. People, let me tell you this now. PNM know the day's number. They know the drawing. You understand?
but they're putting on a big show to play on the minds of the people in this country because they know the people in this country so stupid they just fall for the propaganda. You understand? Let them jump up, let them carry on, let them gallery to make people feel like PNM have so much support. That is a big show. All you in UNC, stay strong. Support the candidates in all your constituency and go out and vote and put all your X by the rising sun. That is all you have to do.
That's the last voice note you heard after Miss Roadbook. You know, the lines will be open for some calls while Lennox Smith and myself engage you on.
It is as simple as that. Let PNM beat the drum and dance, you understand? Because all of them who jumping up out there and play the kissing up the candidate, the only thing they have on their chest for the day is the air when they open their mouth about it. So the bother with them now, them hungry and they want to stay hungry. Imagine you are a hungry man, a suffering man, yeah, a man who have nothing, jumping up and working hard to make a man get a work, to put he in government, to do what? To make all you suffer more? All you don't like all yourself, all you some kind of animal? You understand? So you see, let them, leave them. But it's the majority that count. So the people who supporting UNC and who want a better country, don't be distracted, stay strong, stay firm. Anything them feel they can do, we can do better. You understand? And we fighting for the country. We fighting for the country. And the only way we can win this fight is when we unite and stay firm, stay strong. Let them say what they want. Let them do what they want. Imagine, people who consider themselves as being good citizens and being decent. Tell me what country in the world, I want somebody to tell me that you would hear 3 or 2.6 billion, or how much ever, missing. And this man who can't count for the money, he going back up for a candidate. And people in their right mind going and vote for him? They had to be crazy. A serious critical thing as 25,000 bullets or whatever it is missing. And no power in a state emergency is okay? Is okay? All you mad, all you have to, you don't put God out of all your thoughts and put back this PNM government, Because all you going to put all your X by the balize, the gangsters, the lawlessness, the evil, the suffering, it go kill all you. You understand? Get real. And as for them PNM people, let them dance, let them sing, let them shout, do what they want. The important thing is for the majority of people, and I know, the majority of people in this country want to live better. They want Trinidad to be fixed. They want a better life for themselves, for their children. They want things in the country to be better. And they are going to vote for the UNC. So stay strong. Let them see what they want. Let them do what they want. And all we go tell them, hey, they don't come with that this time. Don't come with this time. We ain't standing in for no lies or nothing. We are UNC and proud. Yellow is the code. Yellow is the code. You understand? And we ain't just talking, we mean it. So all you carry on. We watching all you. But
the PNM moving like the Biden party in America, the Democratic Party, showing like if they're going to win. But it's lost, they're going to lose, and they're going to lose very big.
Good morning, Ground Report. I'm calling from Chigonas. My contribution is a simple contribution. People turn to Tobago, get up and fight. And only way we could fight to win the election is join the UNC. not support, join, come member of the UNC. Hit the ground, go from village to village, highway, byways, and preach the gospel of the UNC. Work with the application form. Let the people join the UNC for the greater good of our country. The color is yellow.
It's nice. So now we're gonna take some calls. All right, man. Look, my boy Lennox is thing there. Well, you know I will never do my partner that. So you know while I think there, you know I will always have your back and make sure and move here there, taking the back now. It done
Just
and
to make some announcements
bring it back.
first,
Yeah.
of course, I'm appealing to those young people who would have graduated over time from the MLIO trade school. Well, your country needs you now. Your community needs you. I am leaving a number with all and sundry who wants to assist in the impending campaign. We have a task on our hands. We have to save Trinidad and Tobago, but first and foremost, we must save our own community. Our own community, which makes a part of that wider community called Trinidad and Tobago. So let me see the number to call: 337-6940, 337-6940. The situation is dire. The situation is critical. And the country you save, of course, will be your own. So once again, those graduates, over 6,000 of them between 1984 to about 2000 in earnest. All 6,000 of you, and of course, those of you who may have misplaced your certificates and so on, well, it might be a good time to communicate with me as well. You will get a renewed one. But that being as it may, I know many of you are in the police service, many of you are in the army, many of you, of course, are in various private business. You have developed your own business. I see you from time to time, and of course, those of you who are in various state agencies, there may be those as well. Some of those.
So you're calling on them to be a part of the campaign.
Yes.
Coming or to be prospective candidates too or anything like that?
I'm coming to that now. So that is that one aspect. All those persons who would have graduated, and we remember, of course, our motto. We pledge this day before God and man to observe the ideals of the Mova Laventil Improvement Organization to service to our community, where your community needs you now. A true reflection of the motto of the MLIO Trade School. All right, that's one side, of course. We have I already. Are in the process of evaluating those candidates that are already in our position. Of course, Laventil East Mova, Laventil West, and Port of Spain South. Of course, we will work out the details with, of course,
those three. Love will be the love will be handling those three.
I have always made it clear that Love is a regional party. It is not a national party dedicated, of course, to the Laventils. And we see Port of Spain South or Port of Spain as part and parcel, at least the Port of Spain East as part of that process, that socio-economic grouping.
But it's really
and in addition to which, of course, it is strategic because the corporation, the main thoroughfare of this country, where all administration takes place, essentially is Port of Spain.
But the two you will be vetting for will be what? The seat that the lawyer boy is for, and who Williams is?
That's right, yes.
And
Marcel will be in Laventil West, and of course, Adrian was, of course, well, still is the incumbent in Laventil East Mova, and of course, this fellow Scotland is in Port of Spain South. So those are the three seats that we contested, of course, in 2007. We contested again, I think, is in 2020. I don't think we contested in 2015 because of the arrangement with Jack Warner, etc., talking to us with NJAC.
So again, to all of you that Lennox Smith call out to, the former students and all of you that is interested in your country and want to take part in the upcoming general elections 2025, you all can call Lennox Smith at 337-6940. 337-6940. Hold 1 minute there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead, because we have some.
Go ahead, caller.
Go ahead, caller.
Good morning, gentlemen. I just finished plowing some snow here, and what I need more than a whole extra hole in my head, what I really need now is like a hot chubby and half a sandwich for some carbohydrates. Anyway, tell me where I can hook up with that. A hot chubby and some half a sandwich for carbohydrates. But listen to me. On a serious note here, well, kind of laughing too. The yellow caller earlier on was asking a question about how Trinidad have an air marshal, and as far as I know, you have like 2 fixed wing prop aircraft, right? And you have an air marshal. But listen, well, I don't think Andy old enough, but maybe Lennox, you will know. You will know, Lennox. You may be wrong like me. You remember a fella called Austin from Grenada during the the Maurice Bishop overthrow coup?
The coup, yes, the Maurice Bishop coup.
Yeah, Austin, right. You know, he didn't train in Sandhurst. Yeah, you know, he didn't train in Sandhurst where we have great soldiers. He didn't train in Dartmouth where our great Coast Guard is. You know where he trained? In Trinidad as a corporal. And he went back, and guess what was his rank when he came back to Grenada? Guess what was his rank? He was a general. So, anyway, yeah, but I have a question to ask you though. Yeah, he was General Austin, yeah. Anyway, in closing here, listen, now it is 2 elections in succession that the PNM won, and that's why they're still in power right now. Is that correct?
Yes, go ahead. Yes, you're correct.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to do anything here. Right. Understandably, right. So what I have to say with this is, listen. You see, the reason why somebody called what's his name? The guy from Diego Martin. The one who say he raised the gas and nobody
Yeah, call him
that guy.
Anyway, call him Imsbut.
Yeah, I call him Buck. He's a buck. I think Jack, when he went to Antigua, bring back a buck from there. But anyway, he brought him here. But anyway, here I was saying, the key thing you have to look at is the constituency. This is the science and the politics here, right? His constituency is where? Diego Martin, right? Whatever region in Diego Martin, and down there. So listen, that by itself speaks for it. I know it have poor people in Diego Martin, but you know what? As it is, Lennox, I believe in you being the eternal optimist and everything. God bless you, man, whatever you try to do for Laventil, but I will not discourage you, okay? But you have the flip side to that. You see that region that Colin Imbert represents? They ain't going nowhere. So that is why they will do that. But listen, I'm the eternal optimist like you. God bless you. Good luck with Laventil. And by the way, upstate New York, but I call New York Laventil East, right? Because that's how they vote out here. You know, the Democrat till the end. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Take care. God bless.
Thank you.
Go ahead, next caller. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tunapuna. Go ahead.
Yes, good morning, Ground Report. Tunapuna here. Lennox, I want to make a special appeal here, and that suggestion that the comrade made about having a carnival ban, a protest ban. Because I remember when I was in the union at Water Workers, we came up with a Juve ban in protest of Patrick Manning bringing in 7 friends. And it was very successful because not only Water Workers came out, we had other members from the trade union. I think Malcolm X was part of it too because he represented the housing thing, the HDC at the time. And and other people. And we came up with placards and whatnot, and there's about 40 years and is there close to that somewhere there. And I am saying that is a very good idea, that we could have a protest march with everybody with a placard, and as his comrade suggested, no police harassment, no tear gas, nothing at all to stop us. It's a free flow then. And I feel that that is something that we should really consider. Lennox, I have a suggestion for you, brother. I have an assignment for you, I should say. Right now in the heat of things, and what we see now is a lot of promises coming out from the PNM people, what they failed to do in the last 10 years. Mbot is saying that he has a number of projects that he wants to complete, playground, widening of the river, thing centers, whatever. Rohan Sinanan talking about having some projects, roads and whatnot, I think, in Grandi and whatnot and whatnot. Marfa Gonzalez talking about water projects and whatnot. So they're just calling to boost up people and to fool them, to re-electing them. I want to make a special appeal to you, Lennox. The time could be right now, and rather we wait closer to the election when it's coming close, when the date and the bell is rung. If you could start mobilizing the people of Laventille, call a general meeting together with the MLIO and all the other associates groups that has the interest of Mova, Laventille, and these areas concerned. Start have an early thing, and to start to put these people in a mindset, a framework, that to let them know, hey, this election coming is a lot of promises they're going to make, and they will not keep up to their promises. And just a fool to get their vote. And this is an opportune time that you all would be imposing on the people so that we could really do something. And once you see that strata works, the Laventille people and that's around there, Mova Laventille, and they vote out the PNM, then that is the whole key to the removal of PNM from governance. And I am saying that this is something that you need to take. So you could see the support that you will be getting, the groundswell, and all the other, things that could work in favor to get the Laventille people and them to come out. Hey, you come out. Let me wait for nothing and no people to fool me and promise me and all this kind of thing. Because I'll tell you something. When that caller made the suggestion about Moruga table and whatnot, you remember this is something that the PNM has always done. They have starved the regional corporations, especially in the UNC areas, to make it look like the MPs and the candidates and people not doing anything, the corporation, the local councils and whatnot. They not do the government, you in government, but you ain't doing nothing. But you want to tell people, do not vote for the UNC when they come into power. The point I'm making is that all these promises that only want to be making to people, only wouldn't be able to fulfill them. It's just to fool all the people and to continue the dirty work, the thieving of the treasury and all this kind of thing. Because let me tell you something. Andy, I like to quote from papers, and I don't care who the hell is want to tell me I taken too long. I agree sometimes, but I have to quote from the papers, pertinent issues, because I'll tell you why. You see now that the Salary Review Commission is now recommending a reduction in the salaries of David West and the other woman there from the police. Right, a police complaint authority. Now, David West, I'll tell you something. When you see the PNM use you, like how they use Gary Griffith to drop the charges and investigation against Rowley and the email, it's the same thing that you, David West, because you were the one who was instrumental in bringing forth a charge, allegations of Alan Ram Logan taking bribes from lawyers and in particular the Nelson issue. You understand? And now that they get what they want to hype it up and what other things, they realize that they get rid of you. But the question is this. I am reading from an article on the papers here where Rowley had a press conference. And the media personnel asking Rowley about whether he agreed to the salary review the commission increase in salary for parliamentarians and for whatever. And this is what he said. Tell you something, I have discharged the public interest and look after the public interest. Good day. And he ended the press conference. The point is this. You ain't taking into consideration that people are suffering. And you taking that thing and you just bound out and you wait for the period that when this thing to be implemented, which is this month, February, and to say that you're bowing out, Lennox and the Mickie people in this country, you have to look at all these things that are taking place. You have keys missing from the maximum security. You have people escaping from the madhouse prisoners. You have so much ammunition missing. You have your head police commissioner under investigation. And I'm reading now here, and private security can help in crime fight. What the hell are you telling me about You have your security thing, which is the police, the army, and all these security things who have been paid billions of dollars budgeted for them to fight crime. Tell them private security. Private security is those who hired to watchman and to guard private companies. They cannot come out there on the streets and to hold criminals. That is what you all are paid for. But you fooling people. Or they just fooling people. And I hope the people in this country, because Abbott and Malcolm X and Ms. Woodbrook was really on the ball this morning, especially Malcolm X, when he said that you call me but the highest court in the world, the Privy Council has asked this question, how come it is that you have not been investigated? Because when you cannot account for 3-point-something billion dollars, and you want to tell me that this man, the people in the constituency, only support this man to go back up as a candidate? Or you have to be mad? The whole world was watching me as a bunch of dotish people. You understand what I'm saying? And I am saying, I made a special appeal to you that to start something, a mobilization thing of the people of Lavely as soon as possible, if possible tomorrow, to get response, the feedback from them. Let you hear the views of the voices of the people, and let them know what you intend to do, and know that link up with the UNC. Of course, you have a plan of action where you will discuss with the leader of the opposition that should they get into government, what is the plan that they plan to do for the people who move on there. So what you need to do, put them in this mindset, this frame. So when the election bell ring, they're going to know exactly what to do. Lennox and they only have a blessed day, brother.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tunapuna. Well, let's see the man in call for the morning, really, That the man first called through. Down to this call and all calling whole morning, and plus Mr. Ramnarayan and all. Go ahead, caller.
Andy, good morning. Lennox, Mickie.
Good morning.
Technical support. The Workers' Right Platform. Guy on the channel. Jeffrey, good morning. Good work. Keep it up. Let's join together and unite. Trinidad and Tobago. So Andy and Uncle Lennox. Uncle Lennox, we need the funding for when you launch that rocket. Because on the mobilizing of the people to get around in the 3 constituency of Port of Spain and surrounding. So, Andy and Lennox, I would like to say good morning to all the slave catchers. So you see what a slave catcher is about? Now just last year, September, Uncle Lennox, we were begging and asking for donation to help the needy and parents to fund the booklets to send back the children to school. And as for people were kneeling down, begging for the salary, kneeling and praying to get a salary. India raised $93 million in property tax, and that are unaccounted for. Where go on? Which set of county council, which regional corporation, borough council get it? How much they get? Money unaccounted for. So the people at the Martin is in there as it went up unopposed, just as in Tobago. They went in with 11-9, and when they reached Trinidad, it reached 21. So how it is, the executive couldn't see somebody else to put to say at least he get competition. So the voters were voting them people. You see how always like real slave in barracks, because all the duties they take and get nothing for 9 years. And in Lavantil, where the fella who have a problem, you tell me it's a central government and people in Lavantil couldn't get nothing for the last 9 years, and he's serving them. Then when Uncle Lennox come on the program and say what the good things he have to bring for the people and the youths at Lavantil, Stuart Young go up on the hill and say that there are good things coming, but they can't say. We are calling this morning on the PNM, launch all the manifesto now, let me see what they have. Because you see the strategy of the PNM and Rowley, they will take all the ideas of the UNC and say that is their own, they go and run with it. Let me hear what they have for the senior citizens and the better life all they have for the senior who contribute to the economy and build this country. What do they have for them? Let me hear what pension, what health care, what public transport, what aid towards getting cheaper food, what is the subsidy for them, how we have seen about we elders. You see, the PNM cannot tell us nothing, but they will make it look like they've win it and they have support so they can go in the ballot box and take it behind the vote. So Trinidad and Tobago have more to say. But let me give other callers a little blind.
Go ahead, next caller, morning. Mr. Ramnarine, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Ramnarine.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mikey. What I want to say this morning is something I read on the internet, on the Express. This guy, Trevor Sulama. Trevor Sulama have short memory. He said Kabna is a hypocrite. And she's a hypocrite towards the salary that they get them. He forget that he and Ramesh Maharaj and Raj Maharaj is the one that tried to bring down the Pandey government. He has short memory for that. And when that happened, the people in David despise him. And up there still despise him. They had the cause of Pandey to lose that election. You see, so these guys will be talking about Kamala. But again, as I say, when they was in the party, it was good for them. But that they're not there, it's very bad. You see? Because these are the guys that try to topple Pandey government. So, Surama, Raj Maharaj, and Ramesh Maharaj. But this guy has short memory. You know? Short memory. Another thing I want to say. You see, I'm not sorry. And I would feel sorry for all them Indian businessmen. All them Indian businessmen that support PNM and they can't get Forex. I'm not sorry for them. I'm very glad for them. You know why? Support PNM and don't get what you want. I'm pretty sure if they were supporting UNC, they would get Forex. But support PNM and suffer. All of the Indians in Trinidad that supported businessmen that supported PNM. Take it. And they'll have more to suffer for. If we go to, they're going to have to close some of the business. Understand? So, especially one person, the chairman, a commerce head in San Fernando, Kiran Singh. That guy should be shamed because they despise him. He tried hard to the ring to fight for politics and they despise him. So he should be ashamed. Anyway, that's what I have to say this morning.
All right, thank you. Oh boy, the calls coming in fast and furious, Go ahead, caller. Only let me try to make it short and sweet. Time check, 8 minutes in the hour to 10 o'clock. Go ahead. Wow.
Good morning to the Magnificent Tree. What I'm going to say this morning is that people must have belief. Believe in what's going to happen. Believe that the PNM going to lose this election. People mustn't have halfway belief.
I agree. Right? We have to believe too that the Laventels will go in the hands of the partnership and the UNC hands.
Exactly that I'm saying. We have to have that belief because I will tell you why. Listen to the program Breaking Dawn. It have a man actually that's called every day. And he just tells Stefan when he finished up, fire burn the PNM, boy. Fire burn the PNM. And you see what happened? I will call name, but I'm gonna tell you. It happened, eh? Because he always had that belief fire going to burn the PNM. And if people had that belief, it'll end up with God in it. Because you ain't about to talk. Because your belief is the most important thing that will get you through, even to God. Because if you don't believe in God, you ain't going to even see God. So you must have belief in God to see God. And if PNM has to lose, and all of us put that belief, and we get strong in that, PNM going to lose the election, brother man. It's when you get weak in your belief, then things will happen. You see that fella who they now pick a Rowley place? Well, that fella say Rowley is his inspiration. Well, boy, he just must be saying that to get the Rowley voters to vote for him. But he can't tell me Rowley is his inspiration. That is total lie. He doesn't start to lie already. He really mean that. Mr. Lennox, and I tell you this to you, that young boy in Laventille, Karim Marcel, I believe is his name.
Yes, that's
You see, yeah, I'm real sorry for him, because I will tell you why. He come like he's clean water, and he happen to fall in dirty water, brother. And he water get dirty too. You understand what I'm saying? So he had no way out in muddy water. And so long as anybody who follows this PNM, something wrong with you. So I say to myself, brothers and sisters, let us have belief in ourselves. And if we keep believing PNM go to loss, PNM go to loss, brother man. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Well said, my friend. Well said.
Wow. Next caller. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All the time check, we're not taking much more. It's 5 minutes to the hour. So, wow. 5 minutes to the hour of 10 o'clock. So,
yeah.
I see a lot
Time
of calls.
is very expanded and extended, right?
Most likely, there's the last call. Or one more after. Go ahead, caller, based on how long this caller stay.
Yes, morning.
A pleasant good morning to you. I'm hearing someone there.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Hear what the PNM did.
And what area are you calling from?
From Kunupia.
Kunupia. Go ahead, Kunupia.
Yes. Hear what the PNM did. They raised their money and they sub $1,000 from people who get in NIS to their old age pension. They're supposed to get $350, they're getting $250. So that is what they did. They raised their money and they cut the old people money who had to vote for them. Thank you very much.
So, I mean, you're supposed to get your NIS 3,500 and plus the pension or something. So, and the cut
you're supposed to get 3,000 as the NIS, and you're supposed to get 3,500 as your old age pension. So they cut.
So that is 6,500. So that is 6,500 only supposed to get.
Yeah. So they cut the $1,000 from our.
All right. So all they're giving all your
their money.
Right. So all they're giving all your with all the money is 4,500.
No. So we get 5,500.
Oh, they get 5,500.
6,500.
Oh, they cut it by 1,000.
They cut it by 1,000. Yeah.
Them PNM dog on them. Oh my.
But they raised their pension.
Yeah, their money big.
But they cut our pension.
And you seen, but you seen
medication.
But you seen pensioners and senior citizens Konupia in the next general election, knowing what you saying is factual. You seen them still go and vote PNM, boy?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
You feel plenty seniors going and vote against the PNM?
Yeah, for sure. These people only care about themselves. They're enhancing and enriching themselves more and more. They can't live in 2 houses. They can't drive 2 cars. But they want extra money. They're going to dead and leave all. And all we want to do is to live. Some of you don't even have a house we rent into. We pay in rent. They want 15 and 16 houses. They want 10 and 12 cars. They want everything.
All right, caller. Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, the call is correct because the pension community is up in arms. The mere fact that they could even contemplate our 25,000 threshold that will make one unqualified or non-qualifiable for old age pension, which of course is not a pleasure, but a necessity based on, of course, the distribution of the resources of the country.
Go ahead, next caller. So you seen,
Andy,
so Mr. Cruz, Mr. Cruz, you are all seeing, based on what that last gentleman talk about with the old age pension, they from Konupia and all them thing, and them raise the money. You think senior citizens really mad in the head to really still vote PNM by? Although they get
Andy, that is what we're praying for, and as the gentleman say, claim it. We're claiming it to open the eyes of the pensioners. We have to drive it home that should they get back there, they are going to take away their pension. Rowley is leaving with almost $90,000, right? While we did not get anything. How is that fair? And Stuart Young, who now coming here, will get $80,000 for the rest of his life. How is that fair? And the boy is now 50 years. How is that fair to pensioners in this country when cost of living is so high? But Andy, I want to say something before I know the time running out. But say he want more time to fix the Maraval River. You remember years ago when Emily Lyons reported into the Integrity Commission that he changed the course of the Maraval River to facilitate some building that he was, because you have a lot of houses all over the place. You understand? Right. Is that what he's going to finish do? Finish the divert the Maraval River, causing a lot of floods in Maraval, right? To facilitate himself? Is that what he's going to do? Is he going to put up more buildings to preempt himself from property tax? No, that must not be allowed to happen. No, people, we struggle to pay our property tax and we cannot pay it unless we get a notification. When the notification comes, we don't know if it is going to be more than last year. Why should we allow that? Come on, people, man. Only stand up for something for once, the man. Thanks a lot, Andy. Take care.
Nice. Oh boy. Well, I think that's it for calls. Alright, I can't squeeze in no more time. Check. It's exactly 10 a.m. in the morning. Number for those of you students, ex-students, or any ambitious people that wanting to play a role in the campaign of this upcoming general elections. So again, the number to call him at is 337-6940, 337-6940. Anytime. So don't forget Coro Transmission. Don't forget tonight the Observers with yours truly, Mickie K, right here on Dial the Caribbean, Dial Trinidad and Tobago from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. and from 8, well, you know you're gonna get Lennox Smith. So on behalf of
we have a smooth program tonight. We last 2 days we have been getting some challenges. I think we have ironed out those challenges. So I know people have been frustrated and so on. But patience is virtue, and of course the longest journey begins with a single step. And that was Confucius. Well, we are like that. Just have a little patience.
Nice. So on behalf of the Ground Report team, yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio, are telling you until tomorrow morning. Please go, don't forget tonight my colleague Lennox Smith at 8, my next colleague Mickie K at 7 on Dial the Caribbean and on Real Media TT. Okay? And Lennox, see if you could sort out because the Discord now, not the Discord, oh God, I need your thing to come back on. But remember, we did do it from on your side. To put it into the...
I don't know what I have to do. If somebody will tell me what I have to do.
I got to organize and try to show you that.
Yeah, so I'm not familiar with what is happening. I just had to have a steep learning curve for my own self to benefit my own sanity. When of course the last few days I had endless problems in terms of getting the information out. Well, I think it has been rectified now.
All right. Or I might even try back because remember we was getting trouble to hook you up from on my side. So I might just think and try back on my side again with the password and and see if I'll get you. If I ain't get you, it might just have to go on your side again.
No problem. No problem, my friend. People, of course, have a wonderful rest of the day. We continue, of course, to plug away.
Boy, that is a big one, boy. Have a wonderful rest of the day while we continue to plug away. Very good, man. Well, he's a Calypsonian or a poet. Kind of where the hell is this, boy? All right, teacher Lennox. Trinidad and Tobago until tomorrow morning, please God. Yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio. On behalf of the Ground Report team, we are out of here.
Andy Williams and Lennox Smith.
Bang, 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 bang.